Okay, alright, what's up homies? The Khaiza... Hang on. Gotta get the, what was it? My Discord, what was it? Points ready and locked in. What's up homies? The Khaiza... Oh, wait, I gotta check... Before I do that, I gotta check... Oh, okay, that's good. What's up homies? The Khaiza is back once again. Hold on. There you go. Hi, homies. The Khaiza is back again. The Khaiza is back again, homies. Oh, lordy. Oh my Allah, man. Wow. Been a long time, chat. How y'all doing today? Last time we streamed was, Friday? Oh, yeah, Friday. Friday, we were playing some POWERSTONE. That's right. And we were talking about, like, the, Evo numbers. Yep. That was it. That was the last stream. And yeah, we're streaming today. We're not gonna be playing any games today. We're not gonna be playing any like fighting games or any single player, multiplayer games, not even like Bayonetta, right? Because there is like a huge like amount of news that like dropped in like not necessarily like the last time we streamed, from the last time we streamed to like, you know, today, but rather just like in the time span of like 24 hours, right? There was just like so much news that we gotta like cover and talk about. There may be like one news that may have been, you know, during from last stream to today, right? But it was only just like one, you know. But yeah, we got a whole bunch of exciting news to talk about, as well as we're going to be doing a review. We're going to be doing a review of the James Gunn Superman movie. Yeah, man, we're going to be doing James Gunn Superman review, man. When was the last time we did a... I gotta check my, what was it, my channel? See what was like the last review. What was like the last review that we did? Just let me type in review on like my channel. Oh, it was Daredevil Born Again. No, not Changer 7. Not Changer 7, T-Pori. I'm talking about like TV or movie reviews, not game reviews. Yeah, whenever I say like reviews, it usually means like TV or movies that the Khaiza has covered on the channel. And the last one we did was Daredevil Born Again. Oh, that's right. That was the official one. I've watched like a few others like after Daredevil Born Again. Like I think it was like Marvel's Ironheart, but I didn't give a review on that. I was just like, not really like my cup of tea sort of thing. Oh, I did do game reviews. I did do like Blazing Strike and Mortal Kombat Year 1. Oh, that's right. Tekken 8 Story Mode review. Tekken 8 Story Mode finale. Mortal Kombat review. I did with that one. Where a guy is hit by a microwave? Where a guy is hit by a microwave. I don't think that happened where the guy is hit by a microwave. No, I don't think so. No. When did that happen? I don't even know where that's from. Was that in Daredevil Born Again? I don't think so. Maybe I'll have to like, you know, check back, but like, a guy hit by a microwave, that must be some funny shit. That must be some funny ass shit though. Okay, so it was Daredevil Born Again. Alright, that's cool. But yeah, Chad, we're gonna be doing a movie review that we haven't done in a long time, and we're also gonna be talking about some news or reacting to some news that we saw in the past since the last time we streamed, since the time span or the time frame that we streamed last, right? So pretty much it's going to be like just a talking stream for the most part, talking and chilling stream. Not going to be like well, we are going to be watching something, but trying to keep it like short. The next time I'll play something will probably be on Friday. Friday we're going to be doing some rival schools on we're going to be doing rival schools like 1 to prepare for rival Project Justice, right? We're going to be playing that on the Capcom Fighting Collection, but I do want to go back to some of the rival schools roots to play rival schools, the first one obviously, right? So we're going to be like doing that on Friday. Man, we're like, today's the 23rd, right? We are literally like 1 week away from EVO. 1 week and 2 days, right? Curious to see what will like go down and what will like be announced, but I'm definitely excited. I don't know if I'll do like a 12-hour stream on Friday, now that I think about it, because yeah, Friday is usually like my busy day from morning to like afternoon, because I have to go do prayers with mom on Friday, Juma prayers and all that jazz. But I'll try to like get back into stream as soon as I can, right? And watch whatever is like leftover going on for EVO Day 1. And then on Saturday and Sunday will be like stream 12-hour streams. God, I haven't done those in fucking ever, dog. That's crazy. That's fucking absolutely insane. But hi everybody, how's everybody doing? Hope y'all are doing fine. Right, missed you guys, right? So yeah, so far the Khaiza's been doing fine. Getting used to like what was it, my teeth, right? It's been a week, exactly like a week since the tooth extraction, and I've been healing up. I've been doing fine, right, for the most part. I have been getting used to like chewing on like the right a little bit, but still have to like, you know, be cautious and be safe on like the safe side, just to not totally like eat everything. Getting used to like eating on the left side, but somehow like in the back of my mind I have to like caution myself to not eat too much on like the left side, because there's also a broken tooth there. Right? So trying to, you know, get back into like normal mode eating on the right, but who knows how long will that be, you know. So yeah, man, getting better, getting a recovery. Mom is gonna go tomorrow for her tooth extraction, right? Constantly complaining about like 1s and 2s on like in a pain scale out of like 10. It still is like irritating. Sometimes it's like it's painful, sometimes it's not. It just always goes up and down, right, whenever it damn well like pleases, right? So it's very annoying, and I know because I had that same feeling. So yeah, she has an appointment at 4. I don't know if I could go with her because it's at 4 p.m. That's the only time slot available for the oral like surgeon. I don't know why, but yeah, unfortunately, she couldn't grab like an appointment like early in the morning, because that's way more preferable. That's way more preferable than something late in the afternoon. Anyway, chat, yeah, so we're gonna be doing like just strictly like a talking stream. No playing, no watching, right? There's no like big event we're gonna be watching next week, but strictly no like playing for next week or something like that. Oh no, man, my brain. We're not gonna be playing anything today, right? We're not gonna be watching anything today. We're gonna be reacting, which counts as like watching, but not like in the in the environment of like, let's say, watching like a tournament or something like that, like an EWC or like a fighting game like tournament or things like that. No, 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 no. Yeah, we're just gonna be reacting, and we're just gonna be reacting and reviewing. For we're gonna be reviewing Superman, and I hope this doesn't take a long like stream. I really like hope not. My ambition is to maybe do like a short stream, like maybe 2.5, 3 hours at best. That's like the goal. So hopefully, inshallah, we can like do that, right? But all right, chat. Let me just open up Mix It Up, and let's get started with some news catch up. Let's get started with some news. We gotta talk about some stuff. Oh, T-Pori, since I saw your chats, how's your work going at the, what was it, the coffee shop, Tim Hortons or something like that? Ah, there it is. Let me go down, and then over here. Oh, today was your day off? Damn, that's good. You get to chill and relax today. That's awesome. But overall, how is working over at Tim Hortons? Oops. There you go. Like, alright, don't mind me, chat. I'm just checking out channel points, things like that. Constantly like clicking noises. Stop it. Fucking, it's okay. I know most of it. I know most of it about baking coffee, latte, and some more stuff. Oh, okay. In a way, like a barista. I have a few friends that work as like coffee baristas, just making like different combinations for customers, or recommending different combinations for customers. Getting into the field of a coffee maker, right? That's cool. That's cool. I like that. I need a pumpkin spice latte. Oh god, what's that Meat Canyon video? What's that Meat Canyon video about Starbucks and the fall season for pumpkin spice latte? Hold on. I haven't watched this guy in forever because he does some like really creepy shit. He loves horror and shit like that. It's like new age HR Giger. Yeah, that was it. No. that was it. The pumpkin spice fucking this goddamn what was it video? Fall season is always like the popular time for most coffee shops, Dunkin' Donuts like being included, and like they always bring back the most popular items, which are fall season flavors, and more specifically pumpkin spice like flavor combinations with your coffee or lattes. And Starbucks is like a known like what was it? A known target demographic for coffee goers getting pumpkin spice.
Welcome to Starbucks. What can we get started for you today?
Yeah. Is pumpkin spice back on the menu?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, it is.
Okay, great. I'll take a coffee with some of that yummy pumpkin cream cold foam.
Okay, that will be $6.25 at the window.
Okay, thank you.
God. What did the
Hello, here's your
title
copy.
say for this Meat Canyon video? Pumpkin Spice White
You've already
Woman
paid for your
Season.
order,
God.
so you're all set.
Wow, really? That's so kind of them. So many kind souls in the universe. I'm just so happy the pumpkin spice is back.
Yeah, no, it's certainly popular.
Okay, well, thank you. Yep, thanks. Bye.
All right, have a great day.
Fuck it.
Starbucks, what can we get started for you today?
Hello, can I get 2 iced chai lattes with the pumpkin cream cold foam? Extra pumpkin.
Sure. The total is $12.50 at the first window.
$12.50.
Oh, hello again.
Hello again. Give me the pumpkin spice.
Can I have a Viti white chocolate mocha, extra hot, please?
What does he say? Damn, he sounds so low. Where's my headphones?
Can I have a Viti white chocolate mocha, extra hot, please? No whipped cream, skim. 2 extra shots of espresso, please.
Welcome to...
Pumpkin spice latte!
Pumpkin spice latte.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Give me that! What is this?
It's a white chocolate mocha. It was for the woman in front of you.
Bring me pumpkin! Go back there and get it for me!
Go back there and get it for me.
Welcome to Starbucks.
Shit, bitch becomes an actual pumpkin. God. I can't see this. I can't see shit behind this fucking pumpkin.
Please pull forward.
Please pull forward. Demonic fucking pumpkin.
Ma'am, I don't know if I can give you this drink. It doesn't seem right.
I think I could be wrong, but maybe somewhere around the Halloween we might get the pumpkin one coming soon. Oh jeez. Oh god.
Welcome to Starbucks. What can we get started for you today?
Oh yeah! Is pumpkin spice back on the menu?
Oh god. Is pumpkin spice back on the menu? Sometimes I'm like, okay, Meat Canyon videos are really like cool, but they are fucking gross. Like some sicko like twisted fucking bastard sitting over there making like these like really like the most abhorrent designs. They are cool if you're like in that demographic, but I'm like, yeah, pumpkin spice lattes. Pumpkin spice lattes are like fucking crack. But in the winter we might have a beverage coming up. Ooh. I know winter flavors usually they have like usually they have, what was it? The gingerbread one, what was it? The sugar cookie one. Right, this is what I see from Dunkin' Donuts all the time. I'm a basic bitch. I just like, well, not a basic bitch, but I just always get like caramel. That's it. Right, just to get like started. A pistachio drink. Damn, that might be ballin'. My dad used to like he was a big Dunkin' Donuts guy, and he would get toasted almond as one of his like flavors for coffee, and he's like very picky for coffee, right? Where it's like, if they are off by like a very like slight like margin, because my dad's like has peculiar taste buds for coffee. If my dad doesn't like something, he just like tells them right in their face like, God, this is the worst cup of coffee you've made for me. And I know there's like one that definitely caused that for him, and that's like in our area, Society Hill. There's like Dunkin' Donuts in our highway called Route 440. It's like where like a bigger like highway is on the corner. And yeah, they've been around for like a long time, ever since I was like born. There's like one old guy that was like working there like ever since I was born. And yeah, he's just gruffled like old man. Like, what the fuck, dude? Gruffled ass old man. He made like coffee for my dad, and my dad got pissed at him. And from then on, I'm just like, no, we're not touching that guy. We're not touching that old man anymore. No, nope. No, don't take that out of context. Fuck. We also have donuts too. Let me just like look at Tim Hortons. Let me see. Usually I Tim Hortons. Yeah, Tim Hortons. There's not a lot of spots in Tim Hortons. Most of them are like in what was it? New York. That sucks. Most of them are just like in New York. There's also Canada too. I'm like, damn, bro. I do have like family over at Canada, but can't really say. I just want to see like what their menu is. Order. I just want to see what they have. Oh, right. Where's like one? Canada is the main one. Oh, that's their main branch. Okay. Just like want to see like what they have. Featured items: strawberry cheesecake muffin, mini pastry, strawberry watermelon kiwi refreshers. So they have like refreshers, tropical mango, matcha latte, salted caramel cookie made with Heath candy, berry sour cream. Okay. Brewed coffee. Of course, brewed coffee. Iced cappuccino. Oreo cappuccinos. Damn, that's something. Hot beverages. Matcha. Chai. They have chai over there. Cold beverages. What do they have for like donuts? Donuts, they have Boston, vanilla dip, honey dip. We haven't got matcha stuff yet. Oh. They have vanilla cream, old fashioned. Okay. This like looks like standard your run of the mill. Timbits? Oh, their version of munchkins are donut holes. Okay. How about baked goods? They got cookies, they got muffins. They got, it looks like danishes. Strawberry cheesecake danishes. Oh, they also got bagels? Damn. I'm going by super fast, chat. I'm just like, using, my knowledge. I'm not giving y'all the time. I was just like, I'm just looking through my viewpoint, not through your viewpoint. They didn't show the powered strawberry. Well, I clicked on the, USA one. I clicked on, what was it? My, country, my, what was it, address? It was just, like, I put USA there. Yeah, I didn't put, like, Canada over there. Right. My apologies. We have a new one called Canada Celebration Donuts. Canada Celebration Donuts, what the hell? That's fucking wild. Okay. I'll give Tim Horton props for that. Canada Celebration donuts. Is it like I mean no like what was it? Is it like maple syrupy, something like that? Oh, okay. It's just it's just one donut. Not maple syrup. Damn it. Damn it. I'm sorry, Canadians. I know that's what y'all got. Okay, let me see. Alright, let me see again. Maybe I could check via, what was it, Uber Eats or something like that? Let's see, Tim Hortons. Oh my god. Damn it. Nightbot is working well, I see. Okay, so I got... Oh, so there's one in North Bergen? Damn! There's one in North Bergen? I pulled up the Tim Hortons on Uber Eats, and this is from North Bergen in New Jersey. So they got Chipotle steak wrap? Damn. Croissant, Timbits, hot beverages, decaf, steep tea, cappuccino, coffee, frozen hot chocolate. Oh, okay, they got like more options over here. Damn. Loaded wrap and bowl? Whoa. Barbecue loaded wrap. That sounds amazing. Vanilla cream donut. That don't look like vanilla cream. Boston cream. Old fashioned vanilla dip. Honey dip. Chocolate glaze. Sour cream. Ah, there it is. Lunch and dinner options. Turkey, BLT, chipotle, chicken panini, grilled cheese, chipotle, chicken bacon wrap, avocado toast, and kettle chips. Okay. Alright. Very similar to like DD in some fashions in some areas. You can customize it how you want it to be made though. Ooh. Ooh. I see. Okay, a little bit better than DD because I remember like some like lunch options. I remember some options in like what was it? Dunkin'. You can't like customize it. You can customize it a little bit, but if it's something like pre-made, like they had what was it? Empanadas. They had egg and cheese empanadas, but inside you had like sausage or bacon bits. And you can't ask the cashiers to remove that shit out for Muslim goers or Arab goers because we can't eat bacon. So we're like, what the fuck? What can we do? We'll just get something else then. If it's something that's already like pre-made, we can't do anything about that. Yup, we do it. Nice. Because I heard like in Canada from one of my cousins living over there, married, she has like 2 kids. Everything is like halal there, like 100% halal. They got McDonald's halal, they got Popeyes halal, they got KFC halal. They got mostly everything is like halal over there. Even like popular chains, it's like everything is halal over there. I'm like, bro, what the hell? Damn, we gotta go to Canada then. Gotta go to Canada for them halal treats, bro. Like what the hell? Like straight up. Okay. You can come to Canada as a tourist stuff. Oh yeah, like a tourist, but I know, like, if we go to Canada, Mom and I, it would be mostly just, like, for family stuff. Because we have family over there in Canada. My cousin, who is married and has, like, 2 kids. Trying to do, like, a joint family thing. Like, I don't know if we're doing it this summer. But, we have, Hey, let's go. We can remove bacon for you. Let's go. Right, I'll definitely hit you up if we ever go to like Canada and go to like Tim Hortons. Yeah, like I'll hook you. Yeah, hook me up T Pori. Give me that good shit. I'm always down to like try new things, right? Try new foods as long as it's like halal, right? I could take halal, not halal, as long as it's like not bacon or anything like that. No any like haram or stuff like that. No alcohol, no bacon, things like that. You can tell them that that give me a turkey bacon club with no bacon. With no bacon. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. I'm not usually a fan of like turkey bacon like club sandwiches, right? But I'll do it. I'll maybe like try it one time only. Oof, flatbread pizzas. Oh man. Be hankering for some pizzas, bro. Oh man. That shit sounds so good though. Shit. Shit. Right? I didn't see it on like the Uber Eats menu because it was located in North Jersey. If I put in like what was it? Tim Horton menu Canada? Tim Horton. Right? What did they got? I think this is like what they got. This is like sandwiches, chicken. Oh, okay. So I just got like a photo of this. Okay, cool. Nice. Soups and sides, breakfast meals. Man, y'all got a Belgian waffle sandwich? Oh shit, dog. I might go. Damn. I gotta really go to Canada then. Best for you would simply cheese, chicken parmesan, and pepperoni pizza. I mean, for me, we don't. Shit. Damn it. Belgian waffles? Breakfast meals? Damn. And of course, they got like a crispy chicken. I see that crispy chicken right there. I see that shit right there. Every damn restaurant wants to grab the crispy chicken train so hard, bro. Like, goddamn. Ever since like Popeyes with their crispy chicken sandwich, it's like every chain wants to have crispy chicken. But the other Tim Hortons might have it. Ooh. Ooh. Chicken parmesan and pepperoni pizza. Oh, no. Because right now we have Ryan Reynolds scrambled eggs and bowls. Oh. Scrambled egg wraps and bowls. Sponsored to you by Ryan Reynolds? Shit. Makes you feel like Deadpool eating that shit. Damn, alright. You're convincing me. You're convincing me, Chad. Oh, shit. Deadpool as Deadpool things? Let's go. I'm down for that. We're gonna go till you're 90. Till you're 90. God. Such a fun fucking movie. I recently watched that with my mom James. With my mod James. He's not into superhero movies, or he doesn't get too attracted to superhero movies, but this one is comedy. This one is fucking gold for him. Tim Hortons and Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, let me see. Tim Horton partners with, oh, there you are. Ish, accept all. Let me see like this, man.
Good morning, Ryan. I got everything from your rider here, your newspaper with all references to birds redacted, fresh air from your hometown, a left-handed cane for some reason, your jigsaw puzzle, one piece from completion, and of course, your scrambled eggs.
Oh, gosh. Nobody makes my eggs like you, Brendan.
Actually, these are from Tim Hortons. I know how much you like them.
Love them.
Yeah, so I gave them your extremely specific recipe, so now you can go get them yourself anytime you want.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm.
2 freshly cracked eggs, expertly scrambled with crispy hash browns, sausage crumble, creamy chipotle sauce, cooked over freshly harvested organic lava.
They skipped the lava part, but yeah.
Wow, doesn't affect the taste at all.
I'm so glad.
Will Tim Hortons be sculpting my wig chillers?
Nope, that'll still be me.
I think that's gonna melt. From my rider to Tim's menu. Finally scrambled eggs.
I wish it was like Deadpool though. That would have like sold it even more. Because Deadpool is Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. I really like to see that. I don't get me wrong. I love Ryan Reynolds. Right? Excellent career. But man, this would have sold even more. This would have sold even fucking more. Ow. Ow. Oh shit, alright, I think channel points are supremely connected. Let me just, test it out. It's 2 months old. Still though, right? Still though.
Now I'm a little motivated.
I'm a little motivated to get like, Deadpool in almost any time, bro. Or what was it? Where was that, one commercial about, hold on. Let me get that shit quickly before we recap like some news or just like Deadpool commercials. Yeah, there's like some Deadpool commercials. Help sick kids. This is the Deadpool promotional spots and commercials. Best Bubs. Where's like the what was it? The I think there was like a I think there was a or let's see like this one. Promotional spots and commercials for Deadpool and Wolverine. This is Deadpool and Wolverine. This is all the movies.
Deadpool pizzas. You'll love them. Or else. Just to be clear, that's not a threat. Probably.
What are we doing?
Just go with it. It's not delivered.
Just go.
It's Deadpool. No, it's DiGiorno. Sorry.
It's Deadpool.
Can't see him. But Lord, can I smell him?
Lord, can I smell him?
I have an ace up my sleeve. Old Spice Total Body. It fights stank 24/7.
It fights stank
everywhere. And I mean everywhere. Did I tell you to stop?
Did I tell you to stop?
Something special.
Isn't this better than fighting?
Nope.
Nope.
I can fix this.
And this is Jack in the Box.
I'm so sorry, Jack, about the mess that Big Yellow and I made. Yeah, is there any way that I can make it up to you? Or?
Actually, you could help me promote my new mini Chimmy Bang Bangs with Southwest Chicken.
Mini Chimmy Bang Bangs.
You think I could be bought, you son of a... Wait. This is only showing in Japan, right?
Welcome to Jack in the Box.
I've made some mistakes.
Jack in the Box. There's some Heinz ketchup and mustard. Oh, where's like the old one? Deadpool commercial, what was it, David Beckham? Yeah, there's like the David Beckham commercial for Deadpool 2.
You ever heard David Beckham speak? It's like he mouth sexed a can of helium. You ever heard David Beckham speak? It's like he mouth sexed a can of helium.
Making fun of one of the soccer Mount Rushmore dudes? I'm sorry, forgive me.
I am so sorry. So sorry.
Too soon? Yeah, too soon.
I remember this gag.
For the cup.
I can't wait to not watch Italy play the Netherlands.
I can't stay mad at you.
Healing hugs. Here we go. Oh.
Healing hugs.
Finally, that feels so good. You smell amazing, like cinnamon and manhood. Let's never let go. No, we should let go. Let's let go of this burden together. I just wonder. Okay.
What was you apologizing for anyway?
Well, just the bit in Deadpool with the voice.
Doesn't ring a bell.
What did you think I was apologizing for?
I mean, there's a list. Green Lantern,
Yep.
R.I.P.D.,
Horrible.
Selfless,
Terrible.
Blade Trinity, Boltneck.
Boltneck was a masterpiece!
So sorry.
Dave, I'm so sorry.
I lost control. Please open up. Take my breath away.
Okay, yeah. That's why I remember the Deadpool commercials. I remember that one with David Beckham. I was just like, oh, this shit's mad funny. This shit's mad funny. I forgot about that shit. Okay. Channel points are like connected. Let's go. What was it? Let's go talk about some Super Sentai news. Let me just go to over here. Let me just go to over here and let me go to like my profile. We're gonna talk about like some news, or sorry, some Super Sentai stuff. Just some like episode impressions of what the hell is like is going on. We're gonna start with Kamen Rider. Oh well, I mean, there's not really any new episode this week for Kamen Rider. This was just pretty much like episode recap. We're already at like episode 44, and now these motherfuckers are doing an episode a story recap. Just showing like clip shows. We got like what was it? The little boy Hajime from the very first episode of Gav, just meeting and chilling with Shoma and the group. While also some things are like going down technically, kind of. I mean the whole episode was like a recap, and the end of the episode was pretty much like a tie-in to the summer movie for Gav. I forgot what it's called. Like I forgot what the movie is called. I think it was like something in Candyland or something. Chad, I forgot what it was. But yeah. So we have like today's the episode was 44, so we technically have like 6 episodes left. Yeah, that's right. We pretty much have 6 episodes left of Kamen Rider Gav. This shit was mad fun. This was a really good season. I'm so like flabbergasted that the season flew on by so like fast. We do have like some developments of like outside of like the movie tie-in for like this recent episode. We got like what, some plot stuff going on with Nielv. Like it looked like in the previews for the next episode after the movie, Nielv gonna be siding with Shoma? That's really like interesting. What the hell is this motherfucker going to like do? Like what the hell? I feel like shit will be non-canon, or I can say Shoma probably dreaming. Non-canon. They did say though some like lore bits in this episode outside of like the recaps, like the doorway, like the multiple doorway dimension, right? That we sometimes like see throughout the course of like Gav, they lead to like different worlds, right? Different alternate universes, right? So I think pretty much the movie is going to be like another like dimension or another like reality, another universe, right? Something went down. Everything's like a candle. Right. Could chalk it up to like dreaming, but like based on like what the episode showed us, I wouldn't go that far into dreaming, right? It would be funny, because that would be like a perfect tie-in for Zeztz, all about like dreams and nightmares and shit like that. But I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, we just get to see schemings of like Longo. I mean, true, but here's the thing. If he decides to go back to the door realm, he might get attacked. Unless he somehow gets lucky not to be attacked or some shit. Oh, you mean Shoma. Okay. Let's see. Let's see, right? Yeah, it could be. Oh, and my throat. Yeah, that's true. He could be. He could like Shoma could technically get like ambushed like on the way back, right, or something like that. It's just somehow like crazily like made it back to like the reality, his like universe or his like world. Maybe, but that would be like, if I really like think about like that line of like logic, it would really not make any sense, right? Because it was just one universe that we've been like dealing with, right? Well, two technically, which is like the human world and the Granules world, right? Two universes or two worlds. When you like touch upon the idea of like multiple like worlds within like, you know, the door gateway, okay, now you're just like doing a little bit like too much. Maybe you should like step back like a bit, right? Just make it like just humans and human world and Granules world. That's it. No need for like an extra world or a third or a fourth or a fifth or a sixth or something like that. No introducing of like those like ideas, right? Otherwise it would be like you're going away from like what essentially was like Gav, which is like at its core just whatever's currently there. You know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised if they decide that this door realm leads to other common riders too. If they do that, right? I could see that being like a big like tie-in to Zeztz maybe, right? Somehow like he stumbles upon the door, right? I know we talked about like what was it, dreams and reality. That could also be like very like poetically thematic or ironic. That could happen, but it wouldn't like go past me that yeah, he could just like, that bitch could open the door like real quick via like Common Rider alternate dimension bullshit and just be like, oh okay, here's Zeztz, there you go, check out the season coming soon, right? But yeah, Zeztz was just good, like, recap. Nothing really too crazy. It was just, mainly it was there for, catching up whoever, like, missed, like, some episodes, right? And to prepare for technically final endgame, but mostly it's just for, movie tie-in. Simple as that. All right, now let's talk about like the crazy one, which is Gojuger, right? Gojuger, you know, aside from its, you know, usual week by week shenanigans dealing with, well, outside of maybe like plot driven ones, like maybe fighting Kuon or some shit like that, or Tega Queen or Tega June. Yes, why did I say Tega Queen? Tega June. But yo, man, we got like some really good like stuff out of like this episode. The combat is really like fucking fire for Gojuger, and it really shows with like this episode where like the monster of the week is all about what was it, savings, right? Living in frugality, like, you know, where people, you know, we live in a capitalist country, right? We live in a capitalist country, US, right? And we spend to get more shit, right? Yeah, this monster is like the antithesis of that. Just like be frugal. Don't go buying a lot of things. Yo, you're taking a bus ride? Why don't you just run? Shit like that, right? So this was like Hoeru's like field of expertise, right? Because he's like self-proclaimed Mr. Frugal, right? Since he's a poor ass like bum. But then like he gets called like a cheapskate, and he gets his resolve back by saying, oh, being frugal is fun, right? It's not fun, it's not a challenge, but challenges can be fun. Outside of that, we get to see some developments with Fire Candle, right? He's just going on a fucking rampage, right? As the true owner of the what was it, Shinkenger ring, right? He busts up like a ramen shop. He busts up a ramen shop, which is owned by like I can't believe they pulled this shit. They brought back what was it? Kiji brother. Kiji brother from Dawn Brothers. I forget what his like his full name was. God damn it, it's been so long. And I love Dawn Brothers, but I forgot that bitch's name completely because he was such a shithead. Yeah, but they brought back that guy in, and he was like Universe Red Busta. And this bitch immediately got fucking folded by Fire Candle. And he just deadass like took his ring. Like just simple as that. We also got like info on Rikuo and his like buddy from back in his day. Ray came back, and yeah, he's a vile piece of shit, right? He's an evil SOB. He even admitted like to Rikuo that like, yeah, he like kidnapped Sumino's little sister Oto, right? Just like out in the open, like what the fuck, dude? This guy's fucking pure evil right here. He just openly says that shit without like a goddamn care in the world, right? And like gaslights Rikuo to like help him because Rikuo admires him so much. And we get to see that like at the very end. Yeah, but all that stuff, like yada yada yada, right? Saving money, things like that. Hoeru comes back. Dude, I mean like the action scene, right? Like damn, bro. This bitch is like, yeah, he fights wildly, but with the thematics of like this episode of saving like costs, right? With the thematics of saving costs, we never see like a low effort like finisher in T-Pori for the subscribe. Thank you, T-Pori. Holy shit. Well, shit. Damn. Damn, bro. Still, thank you so much, T-Pori. And that's with the Prime subscription. That's true. Holy shit. Thank you, T-Pori. Holy crap, man. That means a lot. Oh, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, that's right. The low effort finishers, right? They were like really goddamn fired though. Like for this bitch to like die like he usually does. These no ones die with like grace and all that. Yeah, but look at this bitch over here. Nah. Hoardo literally said, nah, I'ma do my own thing. He literally went like Miles Morales, I'ma do my own thing. That's sick though. Just reinventing the action game a little bit for Super Sentai. That really is cool. Right? But after the fight was something really like crazy. Because yo, Fire Candle getting like oh, what the hell? We're adding new chai beverages and discontinued the chai latte. Ah, motherfucker. Come on. I mean, it's still like chai, but like still though. What the hell? It's like, why change up like the menu? Oh, wait. Okay, cool. Nice. I mean, chai latte is still made with the chai team bags. Yeah. And hot water. Blame them. Blame them. God. Just literally like a change up. All it is. Fucking. Yeah, but, as soon as, like, Fire Candle gets, like, pounced by the Gojujers, minus Rikuo, by the way, minus Rikuo, with a mighty howl, he summons, the power, he summons up the power-up that we've been, what was it, leaked for, like, the past couple of, weeks? The Orca Buster. This little, like, CGI-looking thing, right, has the ability to, like, you know, power up basically anyone, right? For example, Fire Candle gets a hold of the Orca Buster Go, right? It's very, like, powerful. It, like, almost, like, consumes him. And even, like, what was it? Kumade knows about it, because of course he does. He was the previous, like, champion. But with the Orca Buster, he becomes, he becomes the powered up, Shinken Red. When he uses, like, the super disc and everything from Shinkenger. Like, damn, this bitch got, glow up. Yeah, the new, like, monster skin that he's got. Like, what the hell? Yeah, black one, but then because, like, he is Fire Candle, right? But then because he's Fire Candle, so it makes sense that, right, it's fitting, and of course it's Shinkenger. Shinkenger, or to a T, Power Ranger Samurai. Because when we look at like the monster design for what was it, Samurai, sorry, the Shinkenger, it definitely looks like the Megazord armor the Samurai Rangers wear when they get on that Megazord, but he's evil. So in a way, it's like it's another like call out to Power Rangers. In a way, it calls out to Power Rangers, right? It's crazy. Oh, and at the end of the episode, not only is the Fire Candle Orca Buster not the only shocker, but also Rikuo turning on the Gojujers, right? He just starts, so I just started blasting. He just started blasting. Yeah, and we know like why he's doing it though. It's mostly like down to being coerced or gaslit by his friend Ray. Yeah, so it's like, yo, Rikuo, why you doing all of this stuff, bro? Why you doing all of this stuff? I'm like, god damn it, man. God damn it, man. Why? We'll probably like, well, most definitely, not probably, we'll most definitely find out about this episode, what the events happen in the next episode. Why is Rikuo doing this, you know? Why, what is the Orca Buster go? How did, like, Fire Candle become the way he is, like, and what he will become, right? So we'll eventually, like, see that. And yeah, man, shit's getting like crazy in Gojuger. It's actually, man, it's always super fucking good to see Gojuger, bro. It's super like nice. What else? Yeah, I think that's it for like Gojuger, right? Okay. I think that's all like the news will like cover up. Is there any other news? Oh, Hunter x Hunter came out today. Hunter x Hunter came out today, chat, I think, right? When does Hunter x Hunter Net Impact come out? Yeah, July 14th, or initially July 14th. People are pissed about Hunter x Hunter Net Impact, dogs. Wow, man. People are so pissed about Hunter x Hunter Net Impact, it's insane. Apparently, it has a shockingly, like, poor review, on Steam, right? Because people got, like, the, early access of the game, right? Yo, this bitch-ass game, the one that I got, like, wish-listed for, Hunter x Hunter Net Impact, it's, like, an overall, like, mixed, so many people disliked it because most of them is like, well, the obvious one is like low content, right? Because published by Arc System Works and developed by Bushiroads and slight partnering with Aiding, right? So there's a lot of like jank to it. There's a lot of like funk to it. It doesn't have really good functional online, even though we were promised rollback netcode, but yeah, it just became hella laggy. It became hella buggy on like the early access like launch. And of course, right, this is like obviously like from the get-go. Hunter x Hunter Net Impact is just like a kusoge game. Right, it's like the literal definition of like, you know, garbage basura like tier, because like characters can do like crazy bullshit with double X factor and like just crazy like loops that, yeah, like for example, right, Bisky, right, is a character in Bisky is a character in Hunter x Hunter Net Impact. She has an install where she goes like big buff like she does like in the show. And if you pop like, what was it, X Factor in that game? Yeah, you essentially kill them with like 2-3 hits. Like, I know it's like a Marvel, I know you're you're gonna say it's like, it's a Marvel game. Everybody kills in like 2-3 hits. But no, the damage scaling is like cracked. Right? Shit is like, whoa. Shit is like, it's bad, dude. Shit is like, it's bad, man. Yeah, which is really unfortunate though, right? I was like interested a little bit to try Hunter x Hunter Nen Impact. I tried like the demo. I'm so surprised that on my what was it? On my channel, right? When I posted Hunter x Hunter the Nen Impact demo, this shit is like so fucking popular, chat. One of like my latest videos, it got to like 2K views with like 14 likes and 6 like dislikes. That's like the what was it, the ratio. 4 comments, right? I was surprised that like, wow, this shit is getting a lot of like buzz. Now I understand like a little bit like why. I'm like, man, though, man, yeah, it just like felt weird, just like the controls that I think about it, right? It's technically 7 fucking buttons. Launchers don't work in the way that launchers work in other like tag-based like games. It is like, yeah, when you put on like your thinking cap on, the possibilities are like endless, right? Because it has like that scratching itch of a tag team versus based like fighting game. But nah, dude, I don't know, man. The controls will maybe like take time. I don't know about all that. Right? This was definitely made with like, yo, can you imagine the alternate reality if like, let's say Arc System Works and Bushiroad didn't like do it.
I'll give you your dinner here, okay?
You have a class?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What is dinner?
Chicken.
Oh yeah, that's right, cooked chicken. Okay, gotcha. Can you imagine the alternate reality, chat, where it's like, okay, instead of Arc System Works, it's Bandai Namco, and Bandai Namco publishes anime games. Arc System Works like develop it. This is like their next big game, but it will be like just another like, well, no, it wouldn't be Arc System Works, because if it was like Bandai Namco, it would just be another like flip-flop like anime arena IP fighter. That's clearly not something we would like to like see. This is like our monkey's paw in a bit. If we imagine like that scenario. Unfortunate, man, because like I was kind of excited for like Hunter x Hunter, but the control scheme like threw me off, man. It was not that crazy. Wow. It's gonna be playable at like an Evo though. Right? New updates coming. Oh, the Sagat theme. Oh yeah, let's listen to like the Sagat theme. That shit goes hard though. Hold on. Watch on YouTube. Yo, listen to this theme, right? I listened to it like earlier, right? Like, damn, bro. Few themes I would like bop to in SF6. This is definitely like one of them. Right? Tunes to like Sagat feels like it's powerful, but also like calming and tranquil. Right? The silent aesthetic. Right? Sounds sick. Like, damn. Yeah, like it goes hard. Like we should do like a Street Fighter 6 character theme like tier list. Because there's a lot of people that like say that the Street Fighter 6 like songs don't really like hit, right? Because of how it's more generalized like rap, but then like Third Strike exists, so it's like, okay, what are y'all like trying to like complain about? Like no identity or something like that? Some songs are like good, some songs are questionable, right? I think it's like it's cool. I'm like the only like weird one, like my friends group, or like one of the many weird ones compared to the majorities, you know, of FX6 players. But I think this one sounds good. This one sounds good. Beats in my head sounds good. If they mess up like NYC Jazzy Team, Jazzy 94, or like rename it as like 20 NY Jazzy 2025, and it sounds like ass, oh man, then that will be my tipping point. I'll be joining the majority. It's like I will like come out in like August 5th, so that's like 2 weeks from now. 2 weeks from now. Yeah. Yeah, legit like 2 weeks. Holy shit. Right? But the beat is like fire, right? Has some Indian like guitars or sitars, right? And it goes ham in the final round. I like this one. That sounds like a tiger knee coming at your face, boy. Right? But it sounds really dope. It sounds cool. I like it. Let's see. Tekken 8 patch notes. Okay. Ooh, let's talk about what was it? We're going back to like some Tokon material. Let's talk about Kamen Rider Zeztz, chat. Yeah, we got our what was it? Second teaser trailer? Yeah, this is official teaser 1. This is... We got like 2 teaser trailers. I got to see them like offline. I got to see them like offline, off stream, right? Hopefully this doesn't get contaminated with the YouTube video, right? But we get to see like the teaser for... We get a silhouette of the next Kamen Rider? Actual like human form? It's literally just like a tease of like, oh, the belt is on the chest, dog. Sick though. Right? We get to see how like the action of the belt like works. We also got a second teaser, or sorry, a third teaser, which is right here. Now we get to see all the different forms of Zeztz. Technolom. Espidum. We also get to see some footage, right? This is just like a demo build, basically. Paradigm. Physicam. All the different forms. Right, so all of it looks like really like sick. All of it looks really like cool. I was mostly like invested and interested in like this teaser more than like the previous one, because we get to see like not only like different forms, they're also their names, Technolome, the spears, but you get to see all the the zoomed out and intentionally like blurry footage shots of Zeztz, and you get to see how Technolome works, like sort of like a claw based like power, right? Oh, you get like a cloak, like you see that shit like at the bottom right, you get like this like arm cape thing, arm cape sash thing. Okay, that looks really dope. You have like the second one, Esperum. Esperum is like the green form. Hands like glowing like crazy. Paradigm. And this is the base form, Physicam. Right, so we got like cool ass like teases, some like hints of what could be like a showcased or like showed off for Zeztz. Yeah, it looks like really dope. All of it like, you know, just like these like spheres that you what was it, slide and then they rotate. That looks really like sick. We also got like some info based on toys. We also got some info based on toys about Kamen Rider Zeztz. Yeah, let me get them real quick. Ah! Found them on, yeah. Found them on here, right? Via Twitter/X. This is Kamen Rider Zetz's like base weapon, the Breakum Zetzer, a transformable sword, axe, gun, and bow weapon that's capable of reading capsum. And capsum are like these little like spheres, right? Those are like your power-ups, chat. You get to like insert them at the ball socket of your weapon. You get to do like different transformations, like this is sword, this is gun, this is axe, this is like bow, which is kind of curious though. It doesn't really look like a bow, rather it would be like something else. Like it would be shaped like a scythe or some shit like that, or a kusarigama, you know? Right, how it's like shaped with like the blade end at the top. Yeah, definitely like not a bow, more like a kusarigama sort of shit. Right? You get to load in like the capsum, spin it around, and it would do like some crazy like sounds. Things like that. This is like, what was it? More toys being announced, like the capsum holder. And you get to see legacy capsum holders or capsums. Look at this like cute ass like build. All like the different like formulas and shit. Holding the different items there. Capsum, right? Yeah, so much like news came out for what was it, Zeztz. We got some legacy stuff, like we got like a Kuga capsum, we got like a Force capsum, we got a Gav capsum, cause obviously. Shit, man, that's so funny. Get to like spin them asses around. We also got like their phone of choice, as well as like the Fies capsum. Of course, they always gotta like revolutionize like a phone of some kind in these like shows. There's never like no normal phone. It's always like this like weird ass like promotional brand type of phone for Kamen Riders. Gav had one, Gottard had one, Geets had one. Revice had it. Revice, Saber, Z01, right? All of that shit, man. They all want to like just pump out these things. They all just want to like do that. Hey, mommy. Oh, thank you, mommy. Dinner came, chat. Dinner came for me. Let me like turn the fan down a bit, just so the food can be warm. But we got like so much news for like Gav. Oh, sorry, Gav. Wow, Zeztz. It's crazy. See like different abilities based on like toys information, yo. Like look at this shit. You mean to tell me this bitch has stretchy arms? You mean to tell me this bitch has stretchy arms? And you mean to tell me this bitch has wings? Excuse me? Excuse me? Are you kidding me? Right? What other like stuff was there? This is like the boxing of the, what was it? The Zeztz breaker. Yeah, I was right. It does look like a size for the purple one. I was right. I was right. Had like a funny intuition. The Zetzer, the breaker Zetzer. Gun, axe, scythe, and sword. Okay then. But yeah, it looks hella dope. It looks hella dope. Yeah, we even got what was it? V-jump scans. We got V-jump scans for Zeztz. We got something like these like low-res scans. Well, they're low-res, so we can't make any good info out of these. Maybe something like this. Teases of like maybe like the enemy. Different like abilities for the capsums. Green probably creates like energy blasts. This one creates like wind. A paradigm makes you like small. Paradigm makes you small. Okay. Even more so, abilities from V-jump scans. Wow. Crap. What the fuck is all this shit? Whoa, what's going on with... Okay. Hella interesting. Okay, so we definitely got a lot of news. We definitely got a lot of news with Kamen Rider Zeztz. Definitely got like a lot of news. All of this shit sounds exciting and promising. If they're pumping out like V-jump scans, then yeah, we're nearer on like the August timeline, and we're gonna be definitely awaiting. We're definitely gonna be awaiting some Kamen Rider Zeztz material, right? You know, pretty soon. I would say, I want to guess maybe like, I hope not. It's not around Evo time. But maybe like, what was it? 2 weeks from now? 2 weeks, maybe? Something like that? After like, what was it? This episode? 2 to 3 weeks? That's when info really starts chugging along for Zeztz. Shit looks fun. Okay, okay, chat. Okay, chat. Let's check out some fighting game material, right? There's been a whole bunch of like news that came out for fighting games, and two of the most prominent but very much highly anticipated fighting games coming out, and that's 2XKO and Marvel Tokon. We'll be talking about or reacting to 2XKO because we actually got an update to the game via two new trailers. The Vi gameplay trailer and the closed beta announcement / dev update trailer. Let's take a look at the Vi trailer, right? So Vi from fucking, man. I called it, right? Everybody fucking called it after, like, Arcane. First it was Jinx, and now it's, like, Vi, right? We have, like, the two, sisters growing up in, Zone. We got the, Zoner, now we got, the punchy girl, Vi. Okay. Alright. Let's check out her trailer. Ooh, okay. She has a movement? Movement dash? Oh, she's a sway. Okay. Yo, she got bionic arm.
Done with
you. Team ups, because of course. God damn, the cross-ups with the toys. Okay. Shit, damn. Was that a counter?
Hit the brakes. Keep him guessing.
Damn, dash it to throw. Okay. Upper. Whoa, okay.
Chin check. Yeah. I'd hate to fight me too.
I'd hate to fight me too. Okay. Okay. Let's check out that, what was it? Let's check out the closed beta announcement next. What? There's our projectile? What? September 9th? One day after my birthday?
Hey everyone, Tom here. It's been a minute.
You better explain.
Look, we know you've been waiting, and we're finally ready to take the next big step for 2XKO.
Uh-huh.
Our closed beta starts September 9th globally. Closed beta marks the start of us rolling out this game for everyone. Our goal is to keep the game up, online, and available from here on out. During closed beta, we'll be deploying and tuning our backend systems, so things may start out a little bumpy at first.
Right.
But we'll be learning and improving as we go. In the spirit of getting this game out to you as soon as possible, we're starting on PC first. Console players, don't worry, we support cross-platform progression. That means if you want to start on PC, you can switch over to your console of choice later and not lose any of your progress. We'll be inviting new players both at the start of the beta and gradually over time. So if you're interested, you can always sign up on our website.
Jeez, what the fuck am I looking at?
If you've played in Alpha Lab 1 or 2, you're already in there. And of course, you know closed beta will include our newest champion, Vi. For now, if you want to see more of her, you can check out her new champion trailer, and she'll be available for play on our booth at EVO. Thank you all
playable
so much
at EVO, okay.
Support. I know it's been a journey, but we're all incredibly excited to get this game into your hands. If you're headed to EVO, we'll see you there. And for everyone else, I'm looking forward to seeing you online this September.
This September. That's kind of like a good birthday present, right? One day after my birthday for the closed beta, I'm like, damn, man. Damn, bro. Wow. Let me just like look at the what was it, the Vi gameplay trailer again? I mean, obviously, of course, right? Just like as far as like character like reveal wise, I think this is like a safe choice because we all knew this shit was gonna like go down way back when like Arcane was coming. Arcane, the latest season was like coming out. We all knew like Vi was gonna like make it in and shit like that, considering how popular Arcane was. So this was definitely like a safe bet in the manner of speaking. Like, bro, League has like 150 plus like champions. I think they launched their newest champion, Yunada. That's like her name. She's like a girl that throws like rocks and like shit like that, and like goes like cheaper town hall or some shit like Iron Fist from Marvel Rivals. Yeah, like out of all like the candidates, we chose like Vi. It's a safe choice, but we don't have like any of the cooler League like characters in there. Where's Akali? Where's Zeztz? Where's fucking no, Ilawi's already in there. My bad. Where's like Nocturne? Where's like all these assholes coming from, you know, from League? Why aren't they here yet? You know? But like Vi gameplay wise, yeah. Bob and weave, like duck and weave, like character, yeah, like side switch, damn, like you see that side switch? Yeah, look at that, damn. Some Vanessa shit from King of Fighters 15. Like, look at that. You know, like shit like that. There's like another character that from seeing like this like Vi trailer, really like it's so this character in that like fighting game, right? And that's what was it? And that's this character. Let me get this guy up. Yeah, it's this guy, the monk. The will of God. Right? Yeah, like he pretty much like Vi is monk coded. Yes. 1, 2. He just punches you. He just like punches you, though. That's the thing, right? This is definitely like some monk from DNF Duel like type shit. Bitch has got like a bionic arm. Ugh. Right? Bitch is so fucking monk coded, it's insane. Also a little bit of like Vanessa, any like a boxing character, you know, but definitely more on monk from DNF Duel. And what is that? Like she has like some interesting like moves. Also she has like, oh wow, she's gonna be the Spencer of the game? She gonna be the Spencer of the game? Look at that shit. Bionic arm. Well, not really bionic arm, but like, what was it? Fist? And then, and then weave, like, dash forward, jump. And she has like this like air command grab, like a slam dunk like type of move. Oh, okay. Okay, Vi. She has like this like ground pound super. Okay. Oh, and that's the... So, does she have, like, a counter move? Is that, like, a counter move? Or is that one of the universal mechanics that we covered about? Like, she has, like, a get off me move. Like, everyone has, like, a Street Fighter 6, like, esque, like, parry move. Like, a get off me type of move. It, like, stuns, so, maybe it could be Vi exclusive. Multi-punch? Damn, okay. Yeah, look at this. Who? Dash into throw? Yeah, like she has like dash follow-ups. Punch, punch, and then upper, dash, upper, dash, punch, and then mega punch, multi-punch, and then level 3. And also, this is the fucking, what was it? Ultimate that people were pissed off about it for Vi's, like, trailer. Apparently, people were making fun of it as she was, like, punching ghosts. Right, this is, like, a level 3 where she, like, it's implied that she's punching the opponent. Right? You know, things like that. But a lot of people got really, like, that part got a lot of, like, negative reception of it because, yeah, she was just, like, fighting, like, just plain air or something like that. Like, what the fuck? What are we, like, talking about over here? Right? Like, fighting games definitely have you, like, fighting, like, you know, not necessarily, like, the character, but fighting, like, silhouettes or stuff like that. Right? I'm not, like, trying to, like, defend it, but I think, like, the argument is, like, why are people complaining about this, though? Right? We've had this type of, like, super scenarios before where characters, like, literally punch, like, off-screen, like, demons, you know, or shit like that. Right? Somewhere, some way, somehow, I can't cite, like, specific examples, but there are definitely a few that, like, you know, legit, like, come to mind. I guess people were, like, expecting, like, Street Fighter 6 levels. You could see, like, the pained anguish of sorrow on the beat-up, like, character's, like, face or something like that. I'm like, what? So, you don't see the contents of, like, Akuma's Raging Demon before Street Fighter 5 or Street Fighter 6. So, that's okay. But this isn't. You know, that's one example. Something like that. But, yeah, definitely, like, monk-coated. Her design looks sick. Like a punk, punk chick that takes up, like, what was it? The gloves of Piltover. Right? And just, like, beats your ass. But I am curious on, like, what was it? The closed beta announcement, right? There was some curious stuff that went down on this really quick 2-minute trailer. Yo, did Darius have, like, a fucking power wave? Darius has a power wave now? That bitch didn't have that in the original game. No siree. Nah, this bitch is a fucking brawler. He doesn't have a projectile. Except for maybe, like, a snowball, like, mark. But what the fuck? This bitch doesn't have a projectile. I guess this is just a 2x KO thing. To make him, like, viable and compete. But apparently every character is, like, getting buffed or nerfed. You know, things like that. So, expecting to, like, see some small, like, updates. You know, here and there. I'm surprised that a closed beta is coming on September 9th. And this is a closed beta. This is not, like, official release of the game. Right? Because this game is still, like, under development. That's one of the reasons why people were complaining about, like, that Vi fighting ghosts level 3 super shit. Is because 2x KO is taking a lot of time. It's taking a lot of, like, resources. Takes a lot of, like, energy and, like, willpower, and people don't seem to grasp or understand that. You know? And a lot of people are calling, like, 2x KO dead on, like, arrival or launch. I would somewhat, like, agree, but, like, yeah, man, we get, like, these trailers, like, every year or, like, half a year. This is not, like, well-funded. This is not well-funded. Surprisingly not well-funded. Right, so it takes a lot of, like, energy and budget to get, like, this game, like, rolling. But at least we should be happy about a closed beta. At least there's, like, you know, things coming in the horizon for 2x KO. At least there's a closed beta. Oh, sorry. At least there's a closed beta for 2xKO. Not 2xKO R2 bot. At least 2xKO won't die as long as the gameplay and netcode is fun. Yeah, that's very true. It's got functional rollback netcode. It's got all this stuff. Right? Limited like roster. Has a lot of different gameplay changes from the last time we saw it, but at least like the gameplay's addicting. It's fun. It's abusive when you get to like very high level, but hey, it's fun. Right? It won't like die. Yeah, exactly. Good point, R2 bot on YouTube. The fact that it's like a closed beta, right? September 9th. Homies, that beta will come out one day after my birthday. that will come out after my birthday. Yeah, shit, right? Like, damn, bro, that's like kind of like a cool birthday present if you really like think about it. If I really think about it. Like, damn, bro. That's a funny way of saying happy birthday, Khaiza. Right? That's nice. Yeah, that's hella nice. Holy shit. When's like September 9th? July, August, September. Oh, so Tuesday. So my birthday's on a Monday, and the beta will come out on a Tuesday. Okay, cool. Monday will be like a school day though. Oh shit. Oh shit, how will that work? I'll probably like think of something. But yeah, right? Still is like a closed beta. Yo, September babies? Man, let's go. So kind of close. Dude, R2 bot, me, and my cousin are all in like September. We them Virgo boys. Holy shit. That's awesome. But yeah, that's cool, right? Launching publicly for like everyone, as long as you like register for the closed beta at play2xko.com, right? I already registered, so hopefully inshallah I'll get it. I mean, most people are waiting for the Vi. Yeah, true, but most people are waiting for Vi. Like I said, it's a safe choice because it's definitely like some what was it? Some safe choice because of the popularity for Arcane. There are 150 plus characters for League of Legends that they could pull through, but they chose the safe route. There's nothing wrong with the safe route, but you could definitely pull some really like fan favorites from League of Legends, you know, that are just waiting to be grabbed. Right? Next thing you know, the next character is gonna be fucking who's that one bitch? Ambessa. Yeah. Ambessa, right? They could pull like an Ambessa and launch her into 2xKO. I think I saw like on what was it? The TikTok of 2xKO. Yeah, 2xKO right here. Oh god. Ow. Those are some noise. That's the what was it? The Yasuo character team. We get to see some oh, we get a breakdown of Vi as a character. Okay. Can we make this full screen? Or I don't touch like TikTok on the webpage a lot. So how do I do this? FN maybe? Yeah. MM? Okay. Ooh, okay. Flying knee. Vault breaker. Yep. Footwork. Yeah, the sway. So different stuff. And a grab. Ooh, okay. Ooh, we getting some stuff, boys. We getting some stuff. S1 hook. This is what we saw in the trailer. Upper. Yup. One girl wrecking crew. That's the grab. Ooh. It is a counter. It is a counter. Blast shield. Okay. Creates a spiral state and juggle. Oh, man. Denting blows. Okay. Crater maker. Crater maker. Okay. Okay. Fastball. She didn't have that. Relentless Force. That's a bionic arm. That's a bionic arm for you. Right? I saw that shit. Yo, if you're mid-screen over here, bionic arm. Yeah, that's Spencer for you. Slams to ground. Okay. Yeah, actually, we didn't get level 3 because I think it's like S1 plus S2. Just press the 2 buttons. Yeah, okay. Oh, and then there's this one.
Here are some of the newest gameplay changes coming to 2XKO. To make timeouts less frequent, you will start with 1 bar super meter each round, and you now start with 75% break meter. In addition, you no longer receive bonus break meter when a champion gets KO'd.
Oh, I didn't know that like timeouts were a thing, chat, in 2XKO. So kind of close. Fucking. So they are. I didn't know like timeouts were. Yeah, because of how like maybe like the game is constantly like back and forth, kind of like an MK1 sort of situation. Okay. All right.
It's KO'd. We've also reduced max gray health and increased the amount of time it takes to regenerate.
Oh, okay.
Rolls can now be thrown, and backdashing has been nerfed across the board.
Oh, that makes sense also as well. Backdashes were like really good, you know, backdash invincibility, so people don't like cower away when like in the back. And back rolls can be like thrown. Okay. Yeah, you could like anticipate like roll recovery, right? Things like that. Yeah. All right. Making it more in a way like aggressive. Try not to make it like not to make it like a little too defensive. Sort of like the Tekken like sort of pathway they're going for it. But not too aggressive. There's still like defensive options in 2XKO if I remember correctly. Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Jump now has more startup to lower the power of jump blocking.
Oh, okay.
Push block now only pushes 1 champion instead of both of them.
Ah, okay. Well, that's bad. That's bad.
Reduce the distance on retreating guard. To encourage resource use, super meter will no longer carry over between rounds, but break meter will. We've reworked Fury so it lasts longer on average, does more damage, and grants all of your attacks chip damage. But your opponent can now punish your defensive Fury activation by blocking it. Finally, hard knockdown no longer results from hit reactions, which now grant bonus damage, super meter, and break meter. Air throw and forward throw will now result in hard knockdown. Check back for more details before closed beta. Till then, we'll see you at EVO.
Damn, okay. You wanna try it, T-Pori? Go to, what was it? I'll message it like in the chat. Play2xko.com. I think this is like the site. Yeah, it's play2xko.com, right, for the chat on YouTube and Twitch. If you go to like the website, it will take you to the homepage and you just go to like register. I don't know if you need to have a League account, but it's a good idea that you could always like sign up as one. but go on like the register and you'll be registered for 2xKO, and when the time comes like near September 9th, you should get like an email for 2xKO. That's how they always done like the closed alpha labs and eventually the closed beta test. But alright, yeah, like the changes seem like promising. The gameplay nerfs and buffs seem promising. Vi looks like really sick. Yeah, like all of it sounds really like cool and enticing, right? It has me kind of hella stoked for 2xKO, where like in the past it's like I'm just like waiting for it. I'm just like, you know, it's not in my mind as it was like a few months ago or like a year ago when it was like really popping. But and now like the what was it, the perception of 2xKO, like I think like it was after the Jinx update, people got furious and mad. I think it like gives like a little bit of like hope for it. It's gonna eventually come out, from what I've been hearing, a small roster for like a game as ambitious with the characters that it has, right? But yeah, like it sounds promising, you know? Okay, so let's check out another tag-based like fighter chat. And that is going to be Marvel Tokon. We actually got like some info of Marvel Tokon via a PlayStation blog. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls debuts at EVO 2025. Debuts at 2025, Chad. Wow, we okay, so you're seriously gonna ask the one guy who plays on mobile? I'm just encouraging everybody who wants to try it out. I didn't know you were at mobile. I just assumed, so that was my bad. Okay, god damn it. Yeah, but I encourage everybody to try it at least, right? As a fighting game content creator, right? It's our job to, if we show off like a fighting game to y'all, it's our job to encourage y'all, to entice y'all, to entertain y'all, to try out said fighting game or fighting game franchise / series and enjoy it. We may not enjoy it, right? On our end, that's always like a gamble, but our purpose is to always get fighting games to newer audiences and make them, well, quote unquote, make them, have them love the craft, you know? That's our job. It just, if it targets mobile, fucking, yeah, it's alright, man. I mean, I want to try if they added a mobile with cross-platform. We be playing 24/7, god. Yeah, if it was on like mobile, maybe. Technically can be like mobile to an extent if you have like the Steam Deck. But that's like Steam Deck. Who has like a Steam Deck? Like only like I think a few people will have like a Steam Deck. That's what I would like consider mobile, you know? Yeah, but Marvel Tokon, yeah, it's going to be playable at EVO, which I didn't like think of at the back of my mind for Marvel Tokon, because I figured there would be like a character like trailer for Marvel Tokon, you know, just that. But it makes a lot of sense that it would be playable at EVO. I just didn't like think about it in the back of my mind. But yeah, there's even going to be a developer combat panel at day 1 EVO, August 1st. Holy shit, so there's going to be a day 1 panel for EVO? Oh yeah, they always do like press coverage and stuff like that for day one. It was like that last year because of Hollywood status, right? Yeah, we even get like screenshots. We even get exclusive screenshots of Marvel Tokon. Oh shit, wow. So 6 fighters are going to be playable in this build, right? The more fascinating thing, chat, is the different like positions on the far left and the far right of the character select screen. We have the obvious one where you pick like your first character, leader. This is like your leader, your front man of Marvel Tokon. And then you have something that's like rushdown, something like that. Something with like a shield, so maybe like a big like beefier character for like backline. And then it's like this is your reserve or your anchor, maybe like the lightning or something like that. It's not like something like Miss Marvel like right here with like the lightning icon. No, this is different with like the 3 lines. It's not something related to Captain Marvel or anything like that. But yeah, I assumed they were not going to do like positions, but now they are. So, very like curious like to see how like positions will like play out in Marvel Tokon, right? Yeah, what is like the significance for like each one when you like pick your character in Marvel Tokon? Does it have like a different like effect? Does it have like, what was it, different abilities for set like characters? Oh, okay. There you go. I just had to click on the screenshot a little bit. Leader, shooter, vertical, and assault. That still makes like some questions. Like, okay, leader can kind of like grab, like makes sense. And it's how it's like poignant. Like leader is like Captain America on the left. On the right is like Iron Man. So they're trying to reenact Civil War over here from Marvel Comics. I see you. Leader is like your like commander, but what does it mean for, you know, to be a shooter class? What does it mean to be a vertical class? What does it mean to be an assault class? Right? Does it say in the next image? Oh no, but we do get hints of UI. We do get like a UI visualization. Wow, this looks sick. It's like a fucking like bracket, like what was it, diamond style? This is like your health bar. This is obviously like your meter. 150, so 5 pips? 5 pips? What are these like green bars over here? What are these green bars? You get to see some elements of in-game counter. Oh, it is definitely Arc System Works coded. You have like a counter over here. I'm assuming you're gonna have like big like flashy like combos that change like the camera perspective maybe. Damn, it looks sick though. Wow. It looks sick, man. That's crazy. And you get to see like the different stages too. Only one stage that's going to be playable at EVO. New York City. August 1st at 8 p.m. in our case 11 for East Coast. We will be shedding new light on the core gameplay mechanics, so we hope to see you there. Yeah. YouTube/EVO events. Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls game director Kazuto Pachi Sekine said this. This is Akine, director of Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls. I'd like to express our thanks on behalf of the entire development team for the incredible response to the state of play, obviously. This game is still under development, but we're really looking forward to sharing more of our Evo panel, and especially for fans to try it out for themselves with the very first trial version at Evo. My hope is to assemble with all of the players and create an amazing game together. We're trying out many new things to offer a fresh experience. I can't wait to hear your feedback and thoughts. Yep. Bad news, playable at Evo, right? So if you have cash, you can go to like Evo, homies. You can go and check out Marvel Tokon, while the rest of us who can't afford to go to Evo or who are preoccupied with other important stuff that can't go to Evo, we'll just be watching other streamers stream their experience of Marvel Tokon and be able to witness such a fantastic game. I hope so. I wish we could go to Evo though. Damn, man. I'm planning maybe next year. Inshallah. Maybe like a family like trip with the kids over at Bangladesh, and we could go to like the Singapore event. Hopefully we know when that Singapore event is going to be. But good news is that Marvel Tokon is going to be a huge presence at Evo. Right? Yeah, it's going to be a huge presence at Evo. So if they have a developer panel, I could see it probably as this in my head right now. Combat developer panel at 11 p.m. Eastern, right? We're going to be watching how the gameplay is. After the panel, the devs are going to like maybe hint on like who's the next character going to be for Marvel Tokon. And then on Sunday, which I'm assuming that's going to be where you post or create some hype for Marvel Tokon, Sunday would be like maybe one character or a new batch of characters with like a new stage or something like that. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking, chat. For Marvel Tokon. Yeah, it has like a huge presence. It's already there, right? So we got like some good juicy info. We'll just have to wait and see what's going to go down. What's the gameplay going to be like on August 1st at 11 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to be streaming that event. We're going to be streaming Evo all 3 days. No ifs, ands, or buts. Okay, chat. All right. That's the Kamen Rider Zeztz stuff. We will see the Evo tournament on Twitch. Yeah. It's gotta be on, like, Twitch. It's gonna be on YouTube, but I hope it's, like, in sync. Alright. Oh, I gotta finish dinner, chat. Damn. Okay, so... Damn, we went on for like 2 hours. Wow. Alright, chat. When I come back, I'm gonna eat my dinner and just chill for like a little bit. Mom is at like a meeting today, so probably gonna be having dinner by myself. That's so funny. But let me just say like a dinner break right now. The Khaiza will be back at 10 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, 10 p.m. Eastern. Okay, chat, don't go anywhere. The Khaiza will be back. Let me just get like the what was it? The Marvel theme going. So you're going to be live in the next 8 days. So my streaming schedule, T-Puri, is going to be like Friday, just like a regular stream. 7 p.m. Gonna play like what was it? Rival Schools, right? For what was it? The Rival Schools thing that I have coming up in my head. July 30th, next Wednesday, will be just like a regular. Well, I'm planning on seeing Fantastic Four next week, inshallah, with mom. We're gonna go on like Tuesday and see and witness that event and do a Fantastic Four review. Maybe play like some Marvel Rivals with the homies. That's what I'm planning. And then on the big weekend, which is August 1st, after like prayers and everything, is going to be Evo. I'm gonna stream all 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Cause it's Evo. It's a like fighting game, what was it? Fighting game Christmas. Except it's like it's in the summer. You know? That's gonna be the schedule. That's gonna be the schedule. And I'll let y'all know via Twitter, Discord, whatever. Okay, chat. Let me go open up like this music. Oh, I actually have it right here. That's right. Gallery theme. Don't go anywhere, chat. I'll see you in a bit. Alright, homies. Alright, we are back. We are back from dinner, right? Mom made like cooked chicken. I could like eat it wholly. It was delicious. Right? Yeah, so we're back. Yeah. I think it's good that we're not like playing anything or like what was it? Playing anything or doing anything like else. I mean, outside of like, you know, just doing like reactions and stuff, because it's new content, right? It's new fighting game content that I do like want to like cover. From 2XKO, from Marvel Tokon to things like that, and I'll be like super busy, right? I don't know what will like happen like tomorrow, but it's like, damn, man, I gotta get this shit I gotta get this shit quickly done, you know? I gotta get this shit done and be ready for like content tomorrow. Some real talk, some things like that, some reactions, right? So I don't want to like spend too much time playing over the night, where I could be just like, you know, making videos and whatnot. Oh man, my hair. My hair's on. Crazy. Okay. Alright, chat. So let me like, well, we'll keep like this song over here, right? Let me just like put it back to like 0, right? Or maybe like pause it a little bit and let me get like a picture of Superman. As we start our what was it? As we start our Superman review. Why did it take so long to just say that? I'm like, god damn it. Wow, it's crazy. Oh yeah, that's a good photo. I'll take that one. Yeah, I'll take this one. Okay, cool. And let me just what was it? Can I maximize this? No, that's not it. No. Oh, here's the button right here. Duh. Yeah, that's better. Okay, good. And play. All right, homies. All right, homies. So we are back. We are back. We are back doing these another video review, right? We're doing another video review. The last time we did a video review for a movie slash TV show was Daredevil Born Again back in April 2025, just like a few months like back. And yeah, Daredevil was really good, like season 1, definitely like ended with like cliffhanger shit. And we are expected to have like a season 2. Surprisingly, we're getting like a lot of behind the scenes coverage, right, for on social media for the special presentation for The Punisher, right? Because Punisher is going to is back via like Daredevil Born Again, and it's like, oh shit, so are you gonna see Daredevil like coming back? Punisher coming back? Yeah, looks like it, man. You see John Bertinel and his like what was it, his John Bernthal ass self, right? Looking super cool, super fly, all that shit, right? But we're not gonna talk about Marvel. We're gonna be talking about DC, as the Khaiza and his mom had the opportunity yesterday to watch the full 2-hour and 9-minute movie theater experience, laser AMC, so you get to see a little bit of everything outside of like maybe 3D. James Gunn's Superman, right? James Gunn's Superman. Albeit, you know, I'm not like a big Superman like kind of like guy, right? I was definitely like, if I think of like my DC experience, when I was like young, I was definitely leaned into the Batman universes. I liked Batman. I liked what was it? I liked other adjacent shows, like, even though it had like Superman in there. There was Justice League. I saw little bits of like Justice League Unlimited. I saw Static Shock back in the day. I saw the revamp of the Batman cartoon show, which was the 2003 one, like younger like Batman, not Kevin Conroy Batman. And then of course there was the Batman live action movies by Christopher Nolan, Batman Begins, Dark Knight Rises, and Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises. And of course there was the what was it, Robert Pattinson Batman, Pattinson, if I would like to call him that. So I was definitely more accustomed to like Batman more than anything. I don't like vibe with like Superman. I mean, Superman was there back in the day, like with Superman the animated series, as well as like Batman the animated series, as well as like Justice League and Justice League like Unlimited and all that shit. But I don't remember watching any of the Superman animated series, right? A lot when I was like a kid. I did like dabble with CW with the Green Arrow live action series, which was good, but definitely coming off the heels of the Dark Knight for a superhero that's more comedic than what was it, dark and brooding. They were just really trying to follow the formula. And then we had like The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, what else was there? Supergirl was there. Then there was like Superman and Lois, all this like stuff, right? Yeah, so I did like dabble into like DC a bit back in the day, right? I definitely watched some DC like shows or DC movies back in the day. Though I never like have like a fondness for Superman, because like Superman is like your basic like piece of like white bread, you know? Superman's like power, he's like Clark Kent, he's like the boy who was like sent from Krypton, from the dying planet Krypton, on its eve of like destruction by Jor-El and Lara. Those are like his biological parents, and sent to Earth on a Kansas farm by Martha and Clark Kent. Clark Kent. No. I forgot like the father's name already. Damn, bro. But yeah, like superhuman baby, and has literally powers of like heat vision, super breath, freezing like breath to an extent, super strength, super flight, all that stuff, right? So it's like, yeah, Superman is not really like my favorite hero, because he is like just like god character. Like, what can you do against somebody that can like, you know, just impervious to like almost anything, except for like maybe kryptonite, which is like his weakness, you know? But yeah, I just didn't like vibe with Superman, and I didn't like vibe with him especially when he became like a tyrannical overlord via like the Injustice games. Oh my god, I hated like Superman. All because Joker, lore-wise, for the Injustice like series, all it took was, Joker, evil piece of shit, planted like a bomb inside of like Lois, inside of like Clark's like unborn like son. Thought he was like doing the right thing, thought he could like take Lois out like in space to like, you know, safely remove the bomb and remove like all the citizens, but like no, Lois like died, as well as like his child, and Superman killed Joker as an act of like, you know, revenge, right? And that sent him a spiraling down path of becoming like a dictator on like his Earth, right? I never did like dickbag Superman. That just like fueled even more of my hatred for like Superman. But that was all like before. That was all like before, because in this movie, like in this James Gunn movie, right? When I heard like the details about like, oh, who's going to be in James Gunn's Superman. James Gunn is like the director behind like this movie. He did a lot of other movies, as well as like DC movies. He did Guardians of the Galaxy 1, 2, and 3. And he also did DC movies like Suicide Squad, and he did the Peacemaker live action TV show, right? On, I think it was like HBO Max or some shit like that. Fantastic fucking series also as well. But that was like after like the fallouts of like Batfleck Batman, Ezra Miller's Flash being like a literal fucking like schizophrenic idiot, Henry Cavill was fucking delisted from DC and Warner Brothers, right? That should have been like a great Superman, but hey, you know, what happens, right? So yeah, when I heard about it, I'm like, oh, interesting, okay. And then they cast like the Superman of the movie, David Cornsweet, which I don't know, like I don't know the actor. I felt like he was like brand new, but then I found out like more lore about like the actor himself. Like he was like the son of the previous Superman actor, and he was also in like other films. Like I think it was like in a horror movie called Pearl, right? He was the dude that got like stabbed by the main bitch. Sorry. But she was a bitch, you know, right? If you know what I'm talking about, like Pearl and X, those horror movies, right? Then we got like Nicholas Hoult, who was in Marvel before. He was the Beast, right? Hank McCoy. He's going to be playing Lex Luthor. That was like, oh, okay, interesting. Then we got like other characters, like Nathan Fillion's going to be a Green Lantern. There was also a Hawk Girl. There was also Mr. Terrific. Right? All these like crazy like actors. We also got like a Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen, right? All them shits. Then we started like seeing like trailers of Superman. Like, okay, he looks cool, right? But the first trailer we saw like him literally getting his ass beat, right? I was like, oh wow, Superman fucking gets his ass beat? Damn, what the fuck happened? So it's like, interesting. I might like go try it out, right? I might go like check it out, you know? Then like early screenings of like the movie happened, and people were like, what was it, praising Superman movie, giving it like a, what was it, 88% in Rotten Tomatoes, right? So usually I don't follow, you know, what other people say about like a movie, unless it's like, you know, my own, because if I watch it, that's what my like opinion matters, right? I usually don't see or hear about reviews, because reviews can be like subjective, you know, a little bit of like bias that I don't necessarily follow them. I don't want to like follow them because they could be like wrong sometimes in their like opinions and stuff like that, not like an objective sort of thing. I was looking for like objective reviews, but no, you can never have objectivity in like reviews and stuff like that. No way, shape, or form. So I wanted to watch it myself. I got like tickets to see the movie. I got it on Saturday, and I watched it on Tuesday because you get to have discount like Tuesdays at my AMC theater at Newport Mall in Jersey. Watched it with mom. We went for a afternoon like showing because that's like the perfect time for us to like see a movie apparently like in the summer, because I had to like navigate mom with prayers and stuff like that. So that was like, okay, I had to like think about some things, you know. And so we watched like the movie beginning through the end. I'm like, okay, this movie's, yeah, I could definitely see why it got like 88% on Rotten Tomatoes. I would give it like just like a 9, like straight up, like in my tweet I mentioned like yesterday. This movie is like a literal like 9 like out of 10. Like I pretty much enjoyed it like through and through. It was hard to like understand. It was hard to like understand like soft dialogue, like what the hell was like it was going on, but I got like the gist of like, oh, okay, this is like going on, this is that, and things like that. Couldn't hear like characters like talk because of like, you know, surround sound and stuff like that. But yeah, it was a pretty like enjoyable movie and a meaningful movie and a heartfelt movie and a hopeful and a colorful movie altogether, right? Like from beginning to end, right? This is a very James Gunn coded like movie, right? Like straight up. Like when I say that, it's like an example of that would be like watching Avatar, like James Cameron's Avatar, all about them blue people and shit like that with their sex ponytails, right? Their penis ponytails. Yeah, when you watch like Avatar movies, you can definitely feel like, yeah, this is James Cameron coded, because like this is like the stuff that like he directs, he like talks about whenever you like meet the person, about like just like looking out for like the weak man and stuff like that, and things like, and like stuff like fighting, you know, destiny, right? Some of like those themes from other like James Cameron's movies outside of like Avatar. This is very like James Gunn coded. You could definitely feel like some like pop, some, you know, art, some, humor here and there with James Gunn, right? How you would see it in like Guardians of like the Galaxy. Yeah, this is definitely like James Gunn coded as all hell of this like movie. Yeah, really. Characters were entertaining, both heroes and like villains, right? You can never like, damn, bro, I get like a giggle out of like villains, I get a giggle out of heroes. Man, it's like every one of like these characters are, you know, really like enjoyable. Even like Superman, right? First of all, like Superman, just how I depicted him as a very like, just like I said, piece of like plain white bread. Right, he is like, you know, your Boy Scout, your soldier boy, right? He just like God complex, you know, things like that. And then you hand him in like James Gunn, and it's like, oh, okay, he's very charming, he's very cool, you know, he has a little bit of like human in him, right? Which is like, that's funny because like I recently rewatched Man of Steel, the Henry Cavill Superman. Henry Cavill is like good like proportional Superman, big like chiseled like character and things like that. Of course, like, you know, not native born American, right? I mean, well, we'll talk about that like later, right? But like Henry Cavill just has like the chops of like, you know, a like Superman. But this is like David Cornsweet, right? Sorry if I'm like mispronouncing his name. He's a very like human Superman, which is that's really cool. That's really like interesting to see out of like, you know, a character with that like skill set and that like origin like story and things like that. Which, speaking of which, right, this movie doesn't have really like an origin like story. It just jumps like straight in. Spoilers, right? Yeah, like we already have a really established Superman, you know, like, which is kind of like charming, and that's really cool in, you know, superhero movies, in comparatively speaking, back in like in the past, right? We know how Uncle Ben dies. We know how Thomas and Martha Wayne died. We know how Superman came into existence, right? We know all of like these things because we've been regurgitated, what was it? These Superman origin stories for like God knows how long. And this movie is smart enough, right? Where it's like, oh yeah, this is Superman, right? We know who he is. Even like at the intro of like the movie, just little like Star Wars like paragraphs. Not that long, but they're just short sentences. Homies, don't worry. Yeah, like Superman came to Earth. Superman grew up in a farm. Superman donned the costume, right? Like, geez, man. Already like established Superman is like, or already established superheroes is like kind of my cup of tea, because it saves like the exposition of the superheroes that have been regurgitated like over time. Like, we've seen these characters. Enough is enough. I've had it with these goddamn origin stories on these goddamn superhero movies. Yeah, like it's really like cool and interesting. Movie itself, right? Okay, so we already said like spoilers, but let's go into like bits of like spoilers. So Superman right off the bat gets his ass beat by like an unknown like entity. Summons Crypto. Crypto is in this movie. Crypto the super dog. Drags his ass. Hyperactive dog drags his ass to the Fortress of Solitude and gets healed by the yellow sun, which rejuvenates like him back. So the audience is thinking like, oh, what the fuck could have like done this guy in this like perfect like apostle Jesus like character, right? And then Superman comes back to like Metropolis and finds out like it was an unknown entity called like the Hammer of Barovia. The Hammer of Barovia did this to him, right? Who was hired for by Lex Luthor, played by Nicholas Hoult. Does like a fantastic job, I would say, as portraying like Lex Luthor. You would think like, oh, Nicholas Hoult? Isn't that the bitch that would do like some rompy like movies outside of like maybe like X-Men? I saw his ass in what was it? Warm Bodies or something like that, where it's like he's a zombie, got a crush on like a human girl or something like that. Then there was also what's the other? Oh, he was in Mad Max. Yeah, he was the Witness Me kind of guy. Witness me, right? But yeah, the Hammer of Barovia was hired by Lex Luthor to take out Superman, and Lex Luthor is... holy shit, what a fucking piece of work. Yeah, bitch is super fucking spiteful of Superman. Like, literally is like the embodiment of like, I can't stand this guy that is so above it all that I need to like put him down, sort of thing, right? Actually like plays well with like the thematics, which I'll like explain after like the movie's like plot. Yeah, but beats up Superman. Hammer of Barovia retreats. Lex Luthor has a pocket dimension, or a pocket portal, as I would like call it, and he is secretly in leagues with like the what was it, the leader of this like state, Barovia, right? They were like conspiring together to take down Superman, and Lex Luthor wants it to take care of like Superman, but the leader of Barovia likes this deal because he could like take over a small like nation called Jahannapur, right? So yeah, so it was like a win-win deal for Lex Luthor and Barovia. And yeah, like after we get like introduced to characters like Lois Lane, Jimmy Olsen, Harry of the Daily Planet. That's where Superman, under the alias of Clark Kent, right? We also get introduced to Ma and Pa Kent, right? And so, yeah, like just introducing like all of the like these characters at a very like short notice, but we already know like these characters, right? We've seen like Superman how many times? Countless times, you know? And so of course Clark under the alias under alias Clark Kent tries to like bolster like Superman's like reasoning for like why did he fight the Hammer Barovia, because all of it stems from Superman wanted to stop the invasion of Barovia on Jahannapur, as we would like call it, and he even like argues with his girlfriend slash potential love Lois Lane on like in an interview that like, do you understand the reasoning why you did that? And then Superman goes like off the cuff, people were going to like die, can't just like let this asshole take over. But Lois Lane, being like the more cynical, like doubtful one of like that interview, yeah, she would be like very like cautious, but Superman just pure-hearted. People were gonna die. Am I just gonna like sit there and watch innocent lives being like taken? No, I'm gonna jump in there, rub this bitch's back with like cactus, and you know, threaten him to stop that fucking onslaught, you know? Right? Very thematic. Again, we'll talk about it after the movie's plot. And so next day happens. Lex Luthor enters the Fortress of Solitude, which only Superman can enter. So how did he like get in? And he got Superman's real parents' message before he crash landed onto like Earth from Krypton, and used that evidence, altered like the footage while Superman was battling like a distracting ass like kaiju ass like monster. And Lex Luthor publicly showed that video to everyone, even like what was it, the other quote-unquote heroes of Metropolis, which is the Justice Gang, led by Green Lantern, not John Stewart, but Guy Gardner. There was Hawkgirl, and then there was Mr. Terrific, right? The Justice Gang, right? All in there for like the glitz and glamour, while Superman is doing his hardest to save everyone. And I like the fact that like Superman is like this super like, no pun intended, nice guy that tries to save everybody and knows of everybody, right? He saves a dog, he saves a little kid, he saves a squirrel, he saves your friendly halal cart guy who was selling a shawarma, right? And the guy even gave Superman shawarma, right? And they were like best bros. Well, not best bros, but they're just like, you know, acquaintances, right? So, but Lex launched that footage and made Superman like public enemy #1 status, right? Made him out as like an invader trying to like conquer the planet, like fucking Omni-Man status. But that's not what Superman believes in at all. So he's very much like outraged. And on top of that, he went back to the Fortress of Solitude, saw his dog missing. That's kind of like technically the plot of Superman. Yo, where the hell is my dog? Where is my dog? That's one of the plots. But when I really like thought about it, like when I was watching the movie, oh, it's like it's all about a dog. You know? I don't know no damn what, says Lex Luthor, right? As Superman like storms on his ass. But the only option that like Superman could like think of is surrender himself, because if he retorts back to like violence, which he has shown himself like doing, it only like it only increases the public like fear of Superman, and he doesn't like want that. He wants to be like better than that, so he surrenders himself to Lex Luthor and becomes captured by Lex Luthor. And Lex Luthor goes like all out like comic book villain ass. Like he invites the leader of Barovia and asks him a couple of questions, putting him in a prison cell next to like another meta-human named Metamorpho or some shit like that. Metamorpho, where he could like change into any substance like whatsoever. So he changes his right hand into like right hand or left hand into kryptonite. You never like, it's interesting when I think about it, you never see like, of course it drains him of his power, but like damn bro, I never see like the full-on ass effects of kryptonite where this bitch literally like this bitch ass like stone literally like fucking wrinkles him out. Like damn bro, like coughing up blood and shit like that at the mere like presence or vicinity of kryptonite. Like jeez man, I always thought it was just like based on like the cartoons, it just like powers him down and makes him like weak, not to like that like state what they showed off like in the movie. Like whoa bro, bitch is getting like sunburns and shit like that, man. Like damn. So Superman gets interrogated by Lex Luthor in a very like weak state, and Lex tries to even like push him further by playing Russian roulette on the guy that Superman gave shawarma to. And yeah man, it's just like comically brutal that Lex Luthor immediately like offs him. And of course like Superman was like, damn, like I'm super fucking upset, man. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? And yeah, like, wow, this bitch is like really like fucking evil. So Superman talks it out with Metamorpho, and yeah, one of Lex Luthor's like henchmen captured like his baby. So Superman tries to appeal to Metamorpho's humanity, like, come on man, step up. They got your son over there, let's kick some ass. And so he turns into like a son, and Superman recovers his strength, and like a comical like what was it, scene, but also action scene happens where Superman fights off like Lex Luthor's like soldiers, right? And tries to rescue Metamorpho's a baby, right? So ow. Ow. So all in all, like they rescued a baby. The what was it? The adventure is over with the help of what was it? Mr. Terrific, who, yeah, like Mr. Terrific was like not on board with the whole like saving everyone plan, just live everything like optimally. Of course, Guy Gardner lives for like the fame, and Hawkgirl's just like, whatever, I'm indifferent, you know. But the fact that Mr. Terrific helped out, along with the help of like Lois Lane, helped them open up like Lex Luthor's like pocket dimension and shit like that, right? I was like, that was really cool. And so, badly damaged, Clark goes back to his mom and pop's estate in their Kansas like farm, and yeah, like that shit was like brutal. So he heals up. They got their dog as well. Superman got his dog, you know, such a cute boy. Yeah, and Superman gets like a talk with his foster parents that his choices make him the better man, not where his actual DNA makes him like the better man or something like that. So he goes back to Metropolis. As he's going back, there is a tear from Lex Luthor's like pocket dimension that was badly like damaged, and it spread all the way to Metropolis, almost like cut Metropolis like in half, like cheese and rice, like cheese, dude. And even Mr. Terrific is like, this is what happens when you open up a terror in the fabric of space and reality. So Superman fights off Lex Luthor's like goons, like, what was it? The Engineer and another guy called Ultraman. Shoutouts to Toku's Ultraman, right? But yeah, like whole fight ensues. You get to see Ultraman revealed as like a clone of Superman, as Lex Luthor pointed. He's just like a clone, got him off like, you know, the DNA of Superman's like hair, but he says he's dumber and stupid. I thought like, oh, is that Bizarro? Is that Super Bizarro or some shit like that? Yeah, there's like a dumb grunt version of Superman, actual fucking character in the comics and in the TV shows. I'm like, huh? Is that Bizarro? Anyway, fight ensues between Bizarro and not Bizarro and Superman, and Crypto. And Bizarro gains like the upper hand via Lex Luthor's like cameras like plastered whenever Superman like fights or everything because of years of watching Superman. Has all these like tactics like 1A, 2B or some shit like that. Bro, he's like what was it? Coaching fighting game notations on Bizarro to fight Superman. Like what the fuck? Until like Superman called for the assist that is Crypto and just bit off the cameras from every one of Lex Luthor's like hover cameras. Not Bizarro gets sucked into a black hole, as well. Oh no, there was also like another side plot with like what was it? The leader of Barovia getting permission from Lex Luthor to invade Jahannapur, and as it was getting close to like almost extermination, right? The Justice Gang came in. They were like changed their ways via like Lois Lane and her persuasion. So they fucked up like the soldiers and killed the leader of Barovia, Gorgus or some shit like that. As that was like going on, Superman's job was to stop like the tear, and with the help of Mr. Terrific and Crypto, they stopped Lex Luthor's like evil plans, and the Daily Planet was also on their mission via Jimmy Olsen and his incredible Riz. He is the goddamn like who's that one guy in like Ned's Declassified, that old fucking Nick show, like the guy that was like swarmed like a gaggle of like what was it, middle school girls, high school girls. Like damn, this guy is the epitome of like chick magnets. Like shit, bro. What the fuck? What the fuck? Even bags like Lex Luthor's like girlfriend. Like damn, Jimmy, can we hang out the whole day? It was really funny. It was colorful, right? So the Daily Planet's like mission was to expose Lex Luthor for providing arms and business transactions and deals to the nation of Barovia to initiate, or what was it, complete their invasion on Jahannapur. But the Daily Planet stopped that. So all the forces of good stopped the forces of evil, right? And the movie ended with Lex Luthor getting jailed, right? Lex Luthor getting jailed. Superman and Lois share a kiss, and they're like, you know, lovers, right? They were like boyfriend and girlfriend, but now they're lovers after this movie. Superman goes back to the Fortress of Solitude, fixes everything up. We get a surprise cameo of Supergirl. Supergirl, mad fun. What the hell? She was Crypto's like owner, while Superman was just like temporarily taking care of him. She storms out and says like, thanks for, I'll come back next time, bitch. Fucking, like, what? And he basks like in like memories, right? And that's the end of the show, right? That's it. So yeah, like Superman was just really fun, colorful, heartfelt, right? This was like a lot of like humanity like in this film, and that's like really like a good thing for Superman especially, right? Let's talk about like the themes of like Superman, right? You know how like let's talk about like colors, where I mean obviously Superman is a very like colorful fucking film. Like this is something way different from like the dark and drabness that was going on with like the Zack Snyder films, right? With the Henry Cavill Superman. Again, Henry Cavill is a good Superman, but like those movies were not really like that good to showcase Superman. Just like bleakness, right? Just weird, dumb decisions that was going on through Man of Steel. Superman being like treated as like a god. Like, what the fuck is going on, dog? It was such like, it was a fun, eat your popcorn type of like movie, right? It was literally like Dragon Ball Z, the Superman movie. That's like literally like what it was. Loads of destruction, loads of like mayhem, little to like no consequence, right? Metropolis is getting destroyed. This like Kansas town is getting destroyed by General Zod's like cronies and stuff like that. Ah, fuck it. We don't movie doesn't care. Show you destruction. Whatever. Billions of lives gone. Move on to the next one. Right? But in contrast here, Superman just makes sure everyone is safe. Yo, that squirrel, make sure he's safe. Make sure he's safe, dog. That dog, make sure he's safe. That child, make sure he's safe. He cares about like everyone. That's like what Superman like is, you know? He is like the best of us, you know? Not just in terms of like powers or like, you know, things like that, but he just cares about people. He cares about humans. Superman even says it himself, like at the very, like when he was talking to Lex, I'm a human just like you. But Lex is like, I can't stand a human better than me. He is very like a spiteful like little bitch, you know? Right? And another like what was it, theme about it, but this like goes in line with James Gunn's like early screening tweets or like interviews that he had in the first like few days of Superman. Superman is a immigrant story and teaches us about basic like human kindness, right? And that like got a lot of like backlash from especially like one news reporting site, Fox News, calling Superman woke mob trash. Huh? Huh? Like what? Apparently Fox News didn't like that a lot, and they were making like subtle jabs at Superman for being, you know, immigrant and is not like anti-USA, right? Like it's like, huh. So a lot of them just like miss the point of like what Superman is. Alien baby, so very much out there implied immigrant, and is like just preaching on like not preaching, but like literally is like the very definition of saving everyone, you know. And that's another thing, right? The thing about this movie is that it's a very like political jab, well, not one, not a, but multiple political jabs at our current IRL politics. Barovia and Jannapur. Literally what's going on right now in IRL politics, right? The leader of Barovia, need I say more? Right? Like, James Gunn literally made this film as like a very like out there example of what's been going on with IRL politics, and it's very like out there, but it's done like so well that it's like, oh yeah, this is attacking very specific individuals, very specific events, and just, you know, shits on them. Lex Luthor, tech billionaire, fucking Elon Musk, when he was like doing all this like crazy bullshit and siding with like, you know, the big man in office. Or he could be like, you know, the big man in office, and all of his like goons are just like followers. There's like a moment in the scene where Lex Luthor like what was it? Crushes, not crushes, but like slams down a coffee cup, and all of his like followers pick it up, right? Just like mindless like drones, because they're afraid of like being like fired, or they don't want to like stand up to Lex Luthor. Looking very like poignant and like on the nose that like, oh, so that's who they're referring to. I'm like, damn, bro. Damn, man. Yeah, so it's like a lot of people got like pissed on that. That like, why is my Superman movie telling me about all these like current state of affairs, and like that's not all right with you? Superhero movies, right? Like in tangent with like this Superman like review, or superhero movies in general, they all have like an emphasis of, hey mommy, yes, they all have an emphasis on portraying political events, right, things like that, as a means to empower like audiences, right? You see all this like fucked up shit that's like going on with like IRL news with this event and like that event, and like, yeah, it just becomes very like taxing and very frustrating to look at the news, right? Like, oh my god, so many like bad things are going on in our current like state of affairs, of like what's going on and things like that. It's just so depressing, right? Mom and I like watch the news every day, and you know, we always see something like bad like going on. Like, what was it? In Bangladesh, right? There was like a plane crash near that crashed a Bangladeshi school, and can't help but like think about all of like the agonized like children that, you know, stuck for the lost their like lives. Is very like depressing. Of course, it's very depressing. And then you have like other news of like just evil human beings being shithead evil human beings. No like, you know, just virtue or like morality. Just, you see this guy being like cuffed or, you know, detained, right? Things like that. Just We're just like trying to like be human, and we can't seem to like grasp the very like foundational idea, like just human kindness or just being like human, allowed to like, you know, live and exist, right? Nah. Someone's bias may be up their own ass, someone may be like sniffing their own farts, and like they think their world is like their world and they don't want anyone else to interact with his/her like world. It's just like, ugh. God, dude, it's so like disgusting just to like witness that almost like every day. I put on like the news for mom. I try to like put on like different stuff, but you know, sometimes like news can be too cancerous like to the mind, you know? Sometimes I just want to like stay away from it because, you know, especially like now, right, there's just so much like crappy shit like just like going on, and I just want to like break from it. I just want to like play video games or just watch like K-pop Demon Hunters, for instance, for the upbeat time, because that movie is like good, lighthearted, right? I don't have to see like, you know, what's the latest info on what this douche canoe at the big office is going to do, you know. And Superman is just like, yeah, it tackles those challenges because we live in a world where those events are happening in reality, right? From point A to point B, Superman tries his hardest to showcase, you know, what's the very thing that we've been like, you know, missing, and that's like, you know, human like virtue, right? There is like good in the world, it's just that we've got a whole ton of crap slash evil like blanket over us, and yeah, it's just like, ugh. I always like good things, but like, damn man, this shit is just like, ugh. So Superman like being like political is like the point, right? That's like what James Gunn like set it out to be, right? People like don't like being political. Like, oh my god, what happened to like, what about like all the other comic book movies? What happened to all the other general like movies that came into existence that were about political beliefs and like messaging, you know? So you're okay with that, but you're not okay with like Superman. Gotcha. You're not okay with X-Men being like a play of literally like racist remarks or like times, right? Okay, sure. It says a lot about you that you don't like X-Men, things like that. You don't like superhero movies giving you hope. You don't like superhero movies that sets the very bar, the example of like, this is what humanity should be striving for. Okay, gotcha, bet. Then you just want to see, what was it? Superman, fitting your status quo. Okay, thank you. You like the Injustice timeline. That's what I like. That's what you like about it. Okay. God. I think that's like, it's a really good like movie, you know? I think it's a really good movie, Superman, by James Gunn. I hope there's a sequel. Right? Superman is, yeah, it's a good movie. I liked it. I like its messaging. I liked its like remarks, you know? Even like makes a ploy at like Lex Luthor's like pocket dimension crib, all the monkeys like typing away. Yeah, that's a ploy on Twitter messengers. They just always say dumb shit. Like, what the fuck, man? Everything about like James Gunn's like Superman movie is like so poignant. Like, it's not like forced, right? If you want to talk about like forced political messaging, then that would be like DMC by Adi Shankar, and that bitch can go to fucking hell. Bitch got fucking like Asmongold on there. Bitch was getting too fucking overpowered like with his thoughts that he think he's like the next big like Steven Spielberg for Devil May Cry. No. That bitch can go to hell, bro. You know what he said is that in an interview, he didn't know Devil May Cry 5 was going to be made. He made the whole DMC show as like, man, I hate DMC 5. And he said like I pictured myself as like the savior of the Devil May Cry series. Like, this is his words. Like, what a fucking asshole. What a fucking over like haughty like motherfucking asshole, bro. Like, what a bitch, bro. And he plays it off as like, oh, okay, yeah, this show has like this events. Like, that's not what DMC is. That's not what DMC is all about. And this bitch got a greenlit for DMC too, because motherfuckers and normies like that show. Asmongold money. Like, man, fuck off. That's not what DMC is. That's never what DMC is. Right? Comic book movies have always been about like portrayals here and there, right? I talked about like, you know, DMC, you know, it never had any like political like undertones and things like that, right? Its basic like motifs was just like about family and like beliefs and stuff like that. That's really much it. If ever like there's some implied stuff, yeah, I might like look into that, but it never was about like, let's say, good demons or things like that, right? It's an action game made by like Capcom. Whereas comic book movies have always been about, ever since like their comic book inception, Captain America fighting fighting like, you know, Nazis. Right? This shit's been known since like comic book like inception. Comic book movies are meant to give people hope and a way that like heroes, the idea of like heroism is like fighting off like the very things that are corrupting or polluting our world with all of this like evil, vile shit. And this like Superman like wokeness is like literally like the evil blanket that just like, oh, because you don't like something that's like politically like driven to you, or something that's like attacking your like beliefs, ergo you can't stand this like movie. Like, god, dude. Yeah, like, I'm not one to say like, okay, I don't want to have like politics like on my my viewing experience. I just want to watch a movie or like play a game. If you can do it really well, then I would appreciate it. Like Daredevil and Superman, right? Both are like really good because that's like their superpower, right? If you can tell it in a way that's like very poignant and that's not really like spoon-fed, things like that, you know, then that's a good movie all on its own without the need of like superheroes. But because it's like superheroes, it definitely like elevates that, because there are heroes out there. There's there's definitely proofs of heroism that you can apply, and you can be a hero. You don't have superhero strength, supervision, super breath, or things like that, super flight, but you can be a hero, because the point of being a hero is standing up for, you know, what's right, taking on like the bad guys, right? No matter how like scummy the system may be, right? This is a superhero movie, and what do superheroes like want to like value? Goodness and like virtue, and that should be, you know, just a basic fundamental concept, right? Heroism, virtue, right? Goodness overall. Somehow we like to miss that, and that's what like I like about like Superman, is that just this very idea that there is hope, that yeah, like there is goodness in the world, there is faith. Well, not faith. Well, I'll be stepping back into like Zack Snyder first of Superman being called Jesus, Super Jesus. But yeah, like just very core ass fucking concept that yeah, Superman is a hero, he's a superhero, right? Fighting for good, fighting for what's right, you know? And that's what I liked about Superman. Outside of like the James Gunn like charm and everything, or well, that's like including it, but yeah, I like Superman movie. I like the Superman movie. I like what they're like rebranding as like the DC cinematic like universe, right? Because if this like does well, oh man, imagine like the return of like, let's say, a new Flash that's not Ezra Miller. We could get Grant Gustin back. There are already like reports of like let's say a Jimmy Olsen spin-off TV show. Peacemaker season 2 is like coming back. There's going to be like a Supergirl TV series, or maybe like a movie, who knows, right? But man, DC kind of like what was it, stepping up like their game with Superman, and if they show like a level of quality like this, man, I can't wait to see what other like revivals they could bring back, like maybe like Batman, right? Even though, well, okay, Batman I shouldn't like say, because there's always going to be a Batman movie. Before Superman there was like the Robert Pattinson Batman, and I know what was it, Matt Reeves made a already finalized the script for the Batman 2, and it's going to be 1 year from now. It's going to be 1 year from now, maybe. I know DC is already having plans of revitalizing Wonder Woman. Everyone's hopes is not going to be Gal Gadot. Everybody hates Gal Gadot, not just for what was it, bad acting, but also political beliefs, right? Yeah, like the future seems promising for DC, so can't wait to see what they'll like pull. Just only like hopes and prayers, right? Definitely could be something that could like rival Marvel, and Marvel's, of course, you know, they've been going at it ever since, right? Next movie for Marvel is going to be Fantastic Four: The First Steps. I don't know when we're going to be like seeing that. I'm hoping like next week, because the week after next week I'll be like busy with what is it, Evo stuff and post Evo, like Sagad's gonna be coming on like Tuesday, so I got a day for him, right? But yeah, I'm curious of like what this new Fantastic Four is going to be. But yeah, like Superman, go watch it, chat. It's very fun. It's a fun like time, you know. There were like some are there like any cons in this movie? Are there any cons? Maybe no. I'm trying to like think of like the con. Maybe like the runtime, 2 hours and 9 minutes. It could have been like a little bit like longer, but how long would they extend it for? Then it would have been like went down to like an 8. But I say it's like a good pace. It's like 9, which is 2 hours. I'd say maybe like the 1 mark off would be like just like in a movie sense. Maybe when Superman gets captured and has to stay there with like the kryptonite buddy, Metamorpho or some shit like that. But that's only like one thing. The rest is like, you know, overall a fun experience. It's like a 9 out of 10. It's a fun movie, right? If you are like getting tired of like superhero movies, I understand that, right? I understand that completely. I have my mod James that's very like a stance believer on like there's too many like superhero movies. I understand that, it's very completely. But what I also remember is talking to my other mod, E-Skater, and saying that, and he said that, yeah, superhero fatigue is there. It can like exist because there's so many of them out there. But I think the thing that what I remember what eSkater is saying has said, yeah, like superhero movies, you can break superhero fatigue as long as the movie is good. If it's written well, it's paced well, if it doesn't like, you know, make you scratch your eyes out of like pure frustration or pure didactics, you know, then you can like break the mold. And there are definitely like superhero movies that like break the mold, like Deadpool and Wolverine. The new Thunderbolts movie is like pretty good, right? That's like what I'm like been hearing. And some good press going on for Fantastic Four coming soon, right? Avengers like Endgame, right? Of course, Guardians of the Galaxy like movies, right? So there are like good superhero movies out there. There's too many of them, but you can definitely break like the fatigue if the movie is like written good. I think like the all-time superhero movie that got so many like accolades and things like that would be like, I think, Dark Knight, right? I think Dark Knight is a really good movie, not just of like star-studded cast with Michael Caine, Morgan Freeman, Heath Ledger as Joker is a fantastic performance on the Joker before his eventual demise. Rest in peace, Heath Ledger. Yeah, it was just a really good film at the time, you know, where superhero movies at the time were just like blockbuster hits. They weren't like critically acclaimed pieces like The Dark Knight has, where it like won. Let me just like look this up for Dark Knight real quick. The Dark Knight, right? Christian Bale, Heath Ledger, you know, all that stuff, right? Let me see, like, what was it? Accolades. Yeah, list of accolades received by Dark Knight accolades. Yeah, it got like nominations, but best supporting actor Heath Ledger, best sound editing, best film and makeup, African American Film Critics Association Best Picture, Heath Ledger, right? Anything, what was it, Golden Globes? Heath Ledger won, right? Best Supporting Actor, Best Florida Film, wow, Florida Film. Grammy Awards, Best Soundtrack, Hans Zimmer. How about, what was it, the Oscars? Was it ever at the Oscars? Nickelodeon's Kid Choice Awards, God. Yeah, but this movie was phenomenal, right? Screen Actors Guild Award, right? The list fucking goes on, you know? Dark Knight was like a huge like hit sensation to be, you know, recognized on the stages of Academy Awards or like the Golden Globes, right? And that's saying something for a superhero movie. That like fucking set a standard to superhero movies after, where it could be more than that, you know? I remember like that movie like just like very iconic like lines next to Pirates of the Caribbean. Two of like my favorite like movies. I could remember their lines in like complete almost, well not almost verbatim, Pirates of the Caribbean verbatim, but Dark Knight somewhat verbatim. And it also had political ideas and beliefs, right? Yeah, like this shit's fucking crazy. Like, dude. Superhero movies, superhero fatigue can be broken as long as it's a good movie. Superhero movies can be political, right? You just gotta like accept that, right? This is like what they've been doing since like the old age. If you don't like it, then something is very wrong with you, right? If you don't like human kindness, then you are just the wrong person. But go watch Superman if you like fun time, you know. Okay, chat. Alright, we're done. Talked about Superman all the way through. Holy shit. I think I missed like an ad break here and there. I was just going off. Anyway, chat. Thank you guys a ton for tuning in. It's 11:18, so we're just like hitting the hay right now. But the Khaiza will be back tomorrow, and we're going to be playing Project Justice. No, not Project Justice, sorry. Rival Schools. We're going to be playing it on emulation. So we're going to be doing that. And for the whole like night, let's see how much it will frustrate us. And next week I'll do Fantastic Four if we get the chance to watch the movie, right? If not, maybe like do Marvel Rivals with the boys, like a short stream a bit. And then next weekend will be like Evo, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? Friday will be like not a 12-hour stream, but Saturday and Sunday will definitely be like 12-hour stream. So look forward to those, chat. I'm gonna be up all night for those. Gonna have no sleep. Gotta have coffee. Hopefully, no aches or pains on the tooth. But yeah, thank you guys a ton for tuning in. Thank you T-Puri on Twitch, and thank you R2Bot on R2Bot on YouTube. And thank you T-Puri again for the Prime subscription. I appreciate it. If this is your first time watching, for anyone else, if this is your first time watching, on both Twitch and YouTube respectively, you can click the heart icon and subscribe button below. That way you'll be notified on when the Khaiza goes live, creates a post, uploads a video, etc, etc. If you're super nice, you can click on the sub button on Twitch. You can get Twitch goodies like channel point multipliers and sub badges and things like that. And you'll also be helping the Khaiza out with Tokon merch, streamer equipment, and money to give to mom to pay off bills on bills, right? Alright, so yeah, I'll see you Friday, right? And inshallah next week for multiple days. Have a safe night, homies. Be safe, be awesome, be virtuous, and you know the rest. That said, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.
Train.